Evening, boys. We are coming to you live with a slightly broken setup. I had this perfectly done, perfectly arranged, and then my computer decided to commit seppuku on me, and it was all downhill. But I'm about to get it all back up and running. So, appreciate you guys that are tuning in later. We have tonight, the East West Shrine Bowl. And it is indeed more than just a game. And I'm going to get my scoreboard fixed up here because I couldn't find a good game caster. And quite frankly, I've been needing to do one of these myself for a while. So, for those of you that have never watched the Shrine Bowl, it's kind of the other Senior Bowl that happens. And there's actually some pretty good talent in the Shrine Bowl that a lot of people don't really pay that much attention to, and it's all for a good cause. So tonight's stream, we have the link to the Shriners Hospitals for Children in the description down below, and we will be encouraging anybody watching this both live and after the stream is over that to please donate, and we'll just kind of kick it off from there. So I might be joined by a buddy of mine here in a little bit. And that's pretty much it. Their game's being broadcast on the NFL Network tonight. And speak of the devil, there he is.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, bud. How you been?
All right.
Yes, sir. I am. You would not believe what happened right before I came on live. So
What happened?
I got this neat little layout done, but for whatever reason, it all just crashed and went to hell on me right before going live, and I had to fix it real quick.
Oh, shit.
So I'm still fucking around with it actually, but it's fine. We're fine. It's all good. Now I got this fixed. Custom layout, update layout. There we go. Now we're a little bit better off.
There we go.
Yes, sir. So, how's things going in the logical land?
Sure. Still recovering from the fucking 2 fucking flows.
Yes, sir. I hear you. I hear you. I'm still recovering from the goddamn BCS video that we made the other night, and it's been insane. Obviously, this is not the 1,000 subscriber special, and quite frankly, I might need to update the thumbnail to 1,100 subscribers. It's gone up, continues to go up. We'll see. Not to brag or anything.
Yeah.
So Shrine Bowl actually has quite a bit of NFL talent in here. I mean, Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, that's now going to play quarterback next Sunday in the Super Bowl. He was in the Shrine Bowl a couple years back. And they got a couple of pretty good players over here. So we're just going to watch the game. I'm going to call it. Anything impressive stands out. This is taking place at the Star in Frisco, Texas, the Dallas Cowboys' stupidly bougie practice facility. A couple of names. Tualia Tagovailoa is in this game.
I noticed
tonight.
John Rice Plumlee's as well from UCF.
And Jack Plummer from Louisville as well.
I wonder if he's
I mean, there ain't no nobodies in this thing. There's even a couple of guys. I heard there was a couple of players, although I didn't get their names, that came from the Canadian college system. Because in the Shrine Bowl, they allow players that competed in Canada to come down and fuck around with the big boys down here. So going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out. Obviously, this is just a big scout show. It's not too serious, but they,
a good showing. Titans and the Chicago Bears already there on the sideline.
Oh yeah. Oh, they got scouts from all 32 NFL teams at the game tonight. So I mean, they're going to be wanting to show up and show out.
Oh, that helmet's from UAB. I'm noticing right now one of the players, UAB. Wow.
Yep. They don't. They got a couple. They got a bunch. This is where you'll see some of the guys that may fly under the radar. The Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. That's the biggie. That's the one that everybody likes to talk about. But the Shrine Bowl has tons of guys that have never really gotten or may not get another chance to really get a good look by the NFL scouts. So for these guys, this is probably their last opportunity to get a fair shake in front of these scouts. And obviously, like the Senior Bowl, the Shrine Bowl, you have a lot of coordinators and they're playing a level up. So you got defensive coordinators acting as head coaches. You got assistants that are acting as D coordinators. So it's just as much a show for the coaches just as it is for the players. Something that's pretty interesting, I learned. And unlike the Senior Bowl in Alabama, this is a true regional matchup. It's East versus West. East is in the red, West is in the blue. And you can see, I made my own little scoreboard here where I can at least move the football around and make it a little bit more highbrow than what it has been in the past, which has basically been bucket and throw up ESPN. But you can't really throw up ESPN on this one.
I'm upstairs earlier. I get home from school and all that. I get a thing on my phone. I check it actually. The Patriots got a new offensive coordinator. No idea who the fuck Alex Van Pelt is.
A lot of moves been happening this week with the NFL for sure.
One of them coming from college football actually, because the Boston College head coach is going to Green Bay.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. So now they are looking for a new coach. Wait, that's late? Oh, because they can't hire coordinators until their season's done. That makes sense now. But damn, that sucks for Boston College. I mean, they're already in the gutter. You know what I mean? Like they're not bad, but they're certainly not great.
Yeah, but I think the funniest one that I've seen. Oh no! Why is there a 2 tight end offensive formation? Why? We don't need this.
Are you already on that?
Yes.
Oh my God, you're ahead of me. How the fuck? Hang on.
Okay, that's odd. Because I'm watching on NFL Network on cable.
I'm watching I'm watching it on YouTube TV. So I'm at the kickoff.
God damn. I'm actually ahead of you.
Yeah, you're actually ahead of me for once. My fucking God.
God damn, okay. I want to throw
if you don't mind. Yeah, all right. Another couple of cool things about these Senior Bowl type games is that they're playing under NFL rules. These are the first time these college athletes are getting a chance to play in an NFL setting. So, I mean, you got NFL footballs, the yard marks obviously are all NFL, and away we go from Frisco, and it'll be the East getting the ball first on the return. Nice return there on the kickoff all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Oh, now you're ahead of me. Fuck.
Oh, well, I skipped ahead. That's my bad.
You bitch.
And right there on the screen, player from the Toronto Argonauts on the field. I couldn't get his name, unfortunately, but starting the game for the East is Jack Plummer at quarterback, the Louisville quarterback. Jack Plummer.
Let's see. I could probably get his name. Give me 1 second.
Oh, while you're doing that, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the East. Jack Plummer under center. And we got a slight jump there on the defensive line. No flag thrown yet, though. They're going to hand the ball off up the middle, and he just bounces. The running back just bounced behind the wall. I'm going to try to get these names as I get them.
I believe that is defensive back. That's defensive back Quantez Stiggers.
Guerrero on the carry for basically no gain.
That's what it is.
I mean, these guys are going full speed. Like, this is an NFL tryout. You gotta play full speed here.
You remember that's the guy who it was, by the way. That's who the Argonauts guy is. Quantez Stiggers.
Okay. Well, Stiggers is here. 2nd and 11.
Yeah, with me careful how we word that.
And it is dropped incomplete. And Stiggers on the deflection there. CFL represent.
Argo getting in action. Fuck yes.
The Argonauts are representing here in the Shrine Bowl.
Are. The team with the most
Stiggers is a
championship.
story.
The team with the most Grey Cups in the CFL.
If I remember correctly, I think Stiggers is the player that opted to go to the CFL rather than to go to college, and that's why he's here tonight. Snap, 3rd and 11, Plummer looking to throw. He's getting rushed out of the pocket, throw it into the dirt, incomplete. It's going to be a 3-and-out for the East. And Murphy from North Carolina, the end there with a nice rush on the quarterback. And
what was the quarterback for the East? Is that Plummer?
That was Jack Plummer. That was Plummer at quarterback that first drive, and he did not do very well at all. Hardly got any time.
Yeah.
He'll probably – I don't know how many quarterbacks they're starting. I think it's a quarter and then a quarter and then a quarter and then a quarter. So one quarterback a quarter. So he's only going to get another couple of chances to really show out. So, well, that was something. A whole lot of nothing there to start this tryout, basically. We'll just call it what it is. And they're going to
what channel is this thing on? This is on NFL Network.
Yep. And West is on the return now. And player will be brought down inside of the 43-yard line. Now, again, I'm going to try to get these players' names as I get them. Bishop was on the return there, hailing from West Virginia. And let's see who the West is going to throw out there. And it is going to be BYU quarterback. God, where's his nameplate? God damn it. Keaton Slovis from BYU. I couldn't remember his name off the top of my head.
Brigham Young
this season. Yep, BYU, Keaton Slovis. So he'll get the start for the West. And ball snaps. Slovis looking to throw early. He'll run out of the pocket and he'll throw the ball. It is caught for about a 2-yard gain. It'll be about 2nd and 8 for the West.
Bro, I saw the guys over from West Virginia, and it threw me off because that looked like it was fucking Michigan.
Yep. Salty, what's up, brother? Tyler Brown, how you doing? Favorite NFL teams? I am a Bengals fan. The son of a bitch below me is a Pats fan.
Yeah.
I just remembered I had to have my comments up for me to highlight them. 2nd and 7, and Slovis is going to hand it off up the gut. Running back is from Southern Miss, did not get his name. And that was Frank Gore Jr. on the rush. Frank Gore Jr., ladies and gentlemen, is in the game.
Yep, Frank Gore Jr.
Thank you very much, Salty. I appreciate you, my friend. I saw you in the community posts earlier. Thanks for jumping on this ship. Now, how long it stays afloat, we'll see what happens. 3rd and 5 for the West. And you got Jerry Rice's son out in the slot. He'll catch the ball. But there's a flag on the play, and no, I don't have a flag. And I just remembered I didn't change possession when that happened. I gotta get used to doing this now.
So let's go. Salty Wins and House fan. Do you think Ryan Day saved his job because of the portal? If you're hiring Bill O'Brien,
I am going to say that for now, no. His seat's definitely very warm. Penalty was on the East there. Offsides on the defense. No, I don't think Ryan Day saved his job. I think he's gonna survive regardless. But I think if he doesn't win the Big Ten championship and beat Michigan next season, at least he could be gone. He could be gone. The Ohio State fans are just absolutely insatiable. As we go to 3rd and 1 for the West, and Slovis is going to hand the ball off again to Frank Gore Jr. and he's going to take off. He's got a hole. He is going 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Frank Gore Jr. with the touchdown run. Holy shit, just like his daddy. Oh, my Lord.
Shit, I'm just watching it now. That dude's fucking
gone. Oh, my Lord. Gore Jr. Look at that man.
What the fuck?
Great blocking by the offensive line up front, and he just tore it open.
Wait, there was a Michigan player there. What the fuck?
It's East versus West. They're going to play together. What do you expect? Yeah, you got that Ole Miss, and I just remembered we got little tidbits now. But first, we're going for 2, so I'm going to wait a second here while we go for 2.
Wow.
And Will Howard, yeah, I know, Salty. They're going to hand the ball up the middle to Gore Jr. again, and he'll be stopped short. So they went for 2. It did not convert, but we did get it.
Yeah, everyone's on back. Woo! Who can stop me? Tell me. Who can stop me? What? Yeah! Woo!
Some old school NFL street action for you right there.
Jesus Christ.
That was my favorite video game as a kid. Don't at me. I love that shit more than Madden. NFL Streets 1 and 3, fucking amazing.
Also, I like how Southern Miss is considered
Hell yeah.
West.
They have West Virginia on the West team, for God's sake. It's extremely loose. It's extremely loose. I guess
Yeah,
because it's so loaded. Dude, I'd love to play that with you. Man, I got to get an old PlayStation 2 so I can get old copies of NCAA football. There's more than that, by the way. So obviously we got the touchdown. We also got this.
You want this ball? You want to take it from me. Take it from me, baby. It's mine.
Damn. Okay. Okay. I see you.
Yep. But there's something that's not NFL Street, and this is going to be played anytime there's something that's stupid that happens. I'm just kind of experimenting tonight because there's a lot that can and will happen. So let's say that, like that 2-point conversion, the West try that failed completely.
What the f*** was that?
Okay, that's funny.
Boom. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry. Akbar. Good to see you, by the way, my friend. Missed you at the BCS premiere. Heard the news that Jason Kelsey wants to buy the rights to Backyard Sports. That is interesting. I did not hear about that. That shit's been dead for years.
Yeah,
but hey,
I heard
because
I saw it earlier. Because I saw it earlier on Twitter. I think I'm not calling it fucking eggs. I'm still not calling it shit eggs.
Salty, are you getting the new NCAA game? Absolutely. If it comes back out now, if it comes out on Xbox One, I only have an Xbox One. I don't have the next gen yet.
It might be coming out on the old gens, but I have no idea.
We'll see. Hopefully it does. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to fork up some money somehow. Always gotta love Doug Lawrence screaming at SpongeBob. My leg, my eyes,
my leg.
That shit was childhood right there. NFL Street, SpongeBob, and that was it. We're back from commercial now. And they're going to start. There was a touchback on the kickoff, so we're going to start from the 25 for the East. Jack Plummer back out at quarterback for the East. And I'm sorry, there was no kickoff, but that pass is complete by Colorado State wide receiver. They had the opening kickoff, but they're not doing kickoffs. I think they're going to have one kickoff for each side per half, and that's it. So there you go. Pass is caught and complete. Did not get Colorado State wide receivers.
That actually is very useful because it saves you from injury. I like that.
That's true. Salty, I already know I'm going to take fucking let's see, who was the worst team last year? Georgia State's in the national championship. Just you wait. Hand off up the middle for the East. There's going to be a gain of about 5 or 6 yards. I'll be enough.
I give it the worst was actually, I think the worst was Akron.
Oh, Akron would be fair. Carry on the play was by Purdue running back Tracy Jr. was the last name on that. Tracy Jr. I got to keep the volume low enough to where it's not playing into the video and I don't get copyright. So there you go.
Yeah.
Billy, favorite HBO series of yours is Band of Brothers. That is a good. I love Band of Brothers. That's a good shit.
Ooh.
Very good shit. 1st and 10. Again, they got a offset I formation. They're going to hand the ball up at the middle again. Gain of about 4 this time for the East. That was Tracy Jr. again on the carry from Purdue. You know his first name. Sound off in the comment.
Tyrone Tracy. There you go.
Tyrone Tracy Jr. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. So I got to keep the TV low enough to where it's not.
My
phone is like.
I don't think you can hear mine, but I have mine low enough to where you can't hear it, but high enough to where I can hear it.
Yep. All right. 2nd and 6 here for the East. They're starting to have a bit of a drive after a slow first drive earlier. You got 2 Penn State offensive linemen on front, the center and the right guard. And that's Tracy Jr. again off to the outside. And he'll carry that sumbitch across the 50-yard line for a first down. And he is motoring. Absolutely motoring, but we got a flag. God damn it. Fix the fucking football, you goddamn idiot. And we got a flag on the play here. Don't know on who. It's going to be holding on the offense for the East. And that is on, like I just mentioned, one of the Penn State offensive linemen, Wallace. got busted for holding on the play. That sucks.
Rip.
So just again, these guys are all wearing their college helmets. So I'm trying. I can only identify them by the last name on the back and the helmet on top. That's it. Unless I already know who the hell it is to start with, which was very few. All right. Just call you guys because I would be talking about backyard sports. I was playing early and even with the yeah. Back snap, Plummer. Look to throw. He will, and that is over the head and tipped and incomplete. Looking for that Colorado State wide receiver yet again. His hair's covering up the back of the nameplate. Fuck you, dude. Cut your damn hair.
Oh, what? Wait, Kingsbury actually got hired?
Cliff Kingsbury got a job in this economy?
With the Raiders.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, good Christ.
Oh, Lord. All right. And that's, what's the last name? Hooker, something like that. Colorado State wide receiver starts with an 8. Hoare for the football? I don't know. 3rd and 8. Plummer back to pass. Looking to throw. He's getting rushed out of the pocket, and he will be sacked. And that is huge. USC defensive end, it looks like. Bird with the sack. But there is a flag. Very well done. Who would you want to replace today if necessary? Go Bucks, go Browns, except Austin. Okay, I like you. I don't have an idea in mind. Looks like we got a face mask, illegal contact on the West. That's not that first down. So that restarts the drive for the East. Illegal contact. Someone put their hands in the face. Apparently. I'm not sure what happened. That was a great sack by Bird there, representing USC.
Oh, yeah. What's it called? I was watching the NHL All-Star draft earlier. Fucking Michael Bublé was high on mushrooms during the draft.
Oh, Lord. That's embarrassing. Going to be a fresh set of downs for the East. They were in front of the 50. They're still behind the 50, but it's a first and regardless, 1st and 10. Plummer remains under center. They'll hand the ball off up the middle, and that's a big hole. He is still going a good 13-yard gain there. And let me see. He's from Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns running back. Who the hell is it? God damn it. I hate that. I can't see the name. Fuck me. What was his goddamn name? What is your name? This is going to be tough. Kuboy?
I just heard it and I fucking lost it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a nameplate to show up or something. Sucks. I know. We're kind of just free balling this here, boys, but the East is driving.
Kibon
under center.
Kubani.
All right. Fake the handoff. Plummer looking to throw. He will. And it is caught by that same running back from Louisiana. I'm trying to get your damn name, kid. That'll be a first down as well.
Like Kibon or something.
Kibidi. We'll call it Kibidi. Looks like. Kibidi. That was his name. Sorry, guys. If I'm butchering that name, I apologize. I'm doing my best. A lot of these guys really flew under the radar. So,
yeah,
it's a shit show. It always is. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Kibidi. Looks like a
Kibidi. Kibidi? Okay, cool. It's a weird name. But there you go. All right. We got about 7 minutes to go in the first. And the East is driving down the field. So let's see what Jack Plummer can do here. Trying to make a name for himself. Try to raise his draft stock. All these players are. All right. It's 1st and 20, though. There was a flag on the field after a play that backed them up again. Kibidi won the carry again, and he'll go up the field. And he'll be brought down around the 41-yard line. Completely did not know that there was a flag after the play was over. Thanks, NFL Network. You blew that one. Yeah, Kibidi's doing pretty good so far. I guess they're trying to really flex their running backs right now.
Well, it's like Stiggers was a part of that too. A part of that tackle too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Stiggers was in on the tackle too from the Toronto Argonauts.
Jesus Christ.
Again, if I recall correctly, unless it's somebody else. I don't know who else did this though. Kibodi. It's Kibodi. 2nd and 10. Plummer looking to throw. He will. He's going deep. He's got Michigan wide receiver wide open, but the dude trips and misses the catch. That's a shame. You got to keep your feet underneath.
Jacob Kibodi. That's an interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how he's on Louisiana, plays on the East, but you have Frank Gore Jr. and Southern Miss. Further East, but yeah, it's on the West.
You gotta pick your battles, dude. It's not as regional as you would think. MJ Devonshire, I saw somebody shout him out in the community earlier, was there on the defense there, although I don't know. Corner Devonshire would help break up that pass, but I think the turf monster gave him a big benefit there. Stayed with his man the whole way though. Jack Plummer is 1 for 5 and 8 yards. He is not having a good showing in this game right now. Plummer looking to throw again. That one is caught down the middle of the field. Will be a first down. And the East finally might actually stay on the other side of the field because they've been pushed back by penalties 3 times now. So there you go. And that was the Colorado State wide receiver number 5 again, whose name is still obscured by his hair. And I, for the life of me, can't find out what it says. And I can't turn the volume up. So Holker. I finally got a good view at it. Wide receiver Holker from Colorado State. He's having a good game though thus far. Plummer again looking to throw. No, he'll hand it off up the middle. And he's going to be wrestled down right at the line of scrimmage. And I mean, he was just shoved down. So we got a stout defensive front here for the West. They're showing off Jack Plummer's Tom Drexler advertisement in Louisville. Gotta love NIL.
Yep.
Unless you're Tennessee.
My God.
I already made my piece on that one. Plummer still showing off Jack Plummer, although he hasn't really done much to show off. Now he'll throw on 2nd and 9. He'll throw it. It was right there in the running back's hands. He dropped it. That's not good. 3rd and 9 now. And his Louisville teammate, Ball State, it looks like, was the running back there. I did not get his name. I'm going to try to shout out as many of these guys as I can as we go. But it did not look like he got his name. And, once again, they're highlighting also some of the coaches out here that are playing a level up in the coaching role. So they were just showing off Jack Terrell. He's a coordinator on the Cardinals. 3rd and 9, Plummer will throw. And that's Holker on the reception. And that is a great catch by Holker from Colorado State. Hello. That'll catch some eyes. Had some pretty good coverage there on the defense, but sometimes you just are not going to be able to come down with that. Great defense. Oh, that's incomplete. Ball hit the turf. That ball should have hit the turf. All right, they waved it off. It's actually incomplete. Holker with a great effort, but it's 4th and 1, and they're at the 21-yard line. They're going to go for it. Because obviously, fuck kickers. You got Stiggers from the Toronto Argonauts playing corner on the bottom of the screen. Plummer will look to throw. That is caught over the middle of the field. That'll be a first down. Wide receiver from UAB on the reception. That's Palmer from UAB. Great catch over the middle. CJ, what the hell your name was, I can't remember how to pronounce it, from Pitt on the defense there. And did a pretty good job. Just that ball was thrown really well by Plummer. Yeah. So well done there. That was Tajon Palmer from UAB. And here we go. 1st and 10 now for the East. Slowly chipping away at this Western defense. Plummer will go back to snap, and he drops the ball, picks it up, throws it for the end zone, out of bounds, incomplete. Nearly a disaster there. And Plummer is just I don't know what's going on with Plummer here. He's getting the most attention because he's the quarterback, obviously. He's not playing well. He's not. He's had a couple of good throws here and there, but he's just not playing well.
Fucking stupid table.
So 2nd and goal for the East. You got Murphy there. They're highlighting from North Carolina as the defensive tackle. Great jump by the defense. They're going to rush to Plummer, and he is sacked. Who was that from UCLA? Oh, my Lord. That dude perfectly timed the snap. That is Murphy from UCLA, the defensive end.
Oh, my God.
With a great He timed that snap perfectly.
That was
Had no
beautiful.
chance. My word. You just moved up around in the draft, Mr. Murphy.
Yeah.
Grayson Murphy from UCLA, 6'2 and a quarter, 251 pounds. Third and goal for the East. And he's rushed out of the pocket and sacked again. Murphy gets half credit. And another Murphy from North Carolina gets credit. The Murphy and Murphy.
No, the edge was
Double Murphy.
Garrison Murphy.
You just got tag teamed by Murphy, and the dude's Plummer's helmet's not even on straight. See, man, what's up? What's up, brother?
What's up?
So 2 Murphys, same result. That's a face mask and a half. Why are the refs not throwing that flag? Good
Oh my
Lord.
God, yeah.
Don had his helmet damn near ripped off. That should be a flag. All right, they're gonna kick a field goal. And that is up, and it is good. And before you ask, no, I forgot to bring in.
Dude, you only got fucking beheaded.
Yep. I did not get a field goal animation, so just to piss everybody off.
Yeah, everyone come back. Woo! Who can stop me? Tell me. Who can stop me? What? Yeah.
No, it wasn't a touchdown, but it is 3-0 for the East.
What?
And yep, I gotta get out of this habit. I'm wanting to
3-0 for the East.
6-3 for the East. My bad. See, I'm all over the damn place.
For the
We're doing
West.
this block. It's 6-0 West leads. You can read a fucking scoreboard, right, guys? You can read a fucking scoreboard. It's fine. We're doing it. I appreciate y'all that are sitting through this shit show. I'm still learning how to stream, clearly. So
Yeah.
and you get what you get, and that's about it. So, I mean, so far, Canadian, who's standing out to you right now from both sides? We've had
Right
2
now,
possessions
like-
for the East, 1 for the West.
Frank Gore Jr. is definitely a name to look at for the West. He's been
absolutely.
He's been very impressive at running back. He's made a lot of noise so far, including the only touchdown of this game. But also great blocking from that O line there on the West. If they don't make that block, he doesn't get free.
Yeah, but I mean, that speed that Frank Gore Jr. showed for the West on that first drive, I mean, that was just cannot get any better. Mitch, indeed, you have returned. Happy to see you again, my friend. Welcome back. I'm gonna say Murphy from UCLA. That dude is a fucking hoss.
Yeah.
My lord. I think he's got 2.5 sacks already in this game.
That's pretty good.
I mean, he's just 2.5 sacks in 2 drives. That's some bitch can play.
We actually have some breaking news from baseball. Corbin Burns, he sent it to Baltimore.
Interesting. Good riddance. Didn't Baltimore just get sold? The Orioles get sold to Cal Ripken Jr.?
There was a big ownership group, and Cal Ripken Jr. was a part of that group. Yes.
And just to be clear, that was Grayson Murphy, who I highlighted a minute ago. That's playing well. We're already back at it.
Yeah.
There's an incompletion to Janke from the South Dakota State Jackrabbits. It looks like FCS represent, with the completion from Slovis, quarterback from BYU, as the West takes back over. Frank Gore Jr. is not in the backfield. Somebody else is over there. I think they've seen about enough of Frank Gore Jr. They know he's good. We'll see you at the combine, buddy. And off to the outside. Could be a sweep, and that's a flag down. Might be a holding call. Tennessee running back with the carry. Picked up a couple of yards. But I think that one's going to come back, and I think we're about to be done with the first quarter. That was Small, running back from Tennessee. That's his last name. I'm calling him names. That's holding as well on the West. West Virginia lineman Wester got busted there. As we go to the second quarter of the Shrine Bowl, score West 6, East 3. And there you go. So, I mean, so far it's been a pretty decent game. I'd rather be watching this than the Pro Bowl games right now. So,
yeah,
pretty good. Pretty fucking good. So again, I'm going to remind everybody what's going on. So this is the East-West Shrine Bowl. It is one of 3 Senior Bowls that are taking place this month. Obviously, the next one is by all standings the biggest one. That'll be Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock sharp in Mobile, Alabama. The Reese's Senior Bowl, 75th edition of the Senior Bowl. But tonight, we have the oldest Senior Bowl playing. This is the 99th edition of the East-West Shrine Bowl. And this bowl also is a chance to donate to Shriners Hospital for Children. If you would like to donate to help the kids, the link to the Shriners Hospital is in the description down below. And this is a game where you're going to see guys. We already saw what's his name from the Toronto Argonauts playing in this game today. He did not go to NCAA for college. He elected to go pro for a year or two, and then he is now in the Shrine Bowl trying to make his mark in the NFL. So there you go. We'll see what happens there. There's also a couple other players that I don't have the names of that are representing Canadian colleges that are in the Shrine Bowl. It's truly an international event. But you know, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool seeing all these guys that come from different backgrounds and styles getting together to try to show off their stuff. All 32 teams are scouting this game. Plenty of good talent on this field. That's about it. So my buddy Illogical Canadian is underneath me here. He makes good shit of his own across all different spectrum of sports. So if you're watching this, you haven't subscribed to him, do me a favor, show this motherfucker some love. Would appreciate that. Also Saturday, so at 1 o'clock Saturday, we'll be back here live streaming the Senior Bowl. And then 8 o'clock on Saturday night, we are going to be doing the official celebration for 1,000 subscribers, even though we're now past 1,100. What are you going to do? I didn't think it was keep growing. I thought I was going to cap at 1,000 and be like, all right, we're going to hold here and then we'll be fine. But everybody just keeps flocking because of the BCS video. So, Kicksteak, what's going on, buddy? From Twitch, bro. He's got a chance. He's just playing kind of like shit. I'm not gonna lie. Jack Plummer really disappointed me in those 2 drives. He showed up and has not been playing well.
I think they might give another quarterback a chance now that
we are in the second quarter, so that would make sense. Mr. Cynical, what's up? And but yeah, guys, I am working on the third part of the National Championship Series, College Football Playoff video. The script's in the works. I know you guys are patient, but it's going to be a while. So we'll keep doing these live streams. I'm hoping to start doing weekly live streams here soon, if we're able to. But
maybe if the college football one starts back up.
Oh, and that dude got killed going out of bounds. And we got Tua's little brother, Talia. I can't pronounce his first name. Tagovailoa at quarterback from Maryland.
Yeah,
Talia Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
Mitch, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. We'll talk more about 1,000 subs on Saturday.
I remember right the first stream I did with Red. We were setting up.
Save it for Saturday night, man. This isn't the 1K stream. We're talking about these.
I know, but still, it's a funny story either way.
Hold on. 3rd and 7 for Tagovailoa. He'll throw the ball deep. He's got a man open. Caught. He's still going. Number 80, I can't get his helmet or his name. He's too far away, but he's all the way down to the 20-yard line. First down for the East. What a throw by Tagovailoa.
Cynical, that wasn't me that called you Mr. Fuck. That wasn't me.
Whatever. South Dakota State Jackrabbit. I can't find his nameplate yet. On the catch, Tagovailoa. A beautiful throw. Dude was open for miles. My lord.
And he fucking juked the fucking defender too.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
Oh,
snap, handoff up the middle. He's got a wide open hole. He's still going. That's Small from Tennessee again, and he'll be brought down. And the West is driving. The talent seems to be in the western half of the U.S. this year so far. I mean, Tennessee's running back Small. He is doing great. Slovis didn't even get a fucking chance really to do anything. Jabari Small from Tennessee is the full name, by the way. Is it me, cynical, or how? Hang on a second. Tagovailoa throws, dropped by Small. You got to catch that. You got to catch that. It's going to be second and goal.
Oh
Is it me, cynical? It's me, cynical, or how love calls Mr. Fuck You from the BCS vid. Haha.
That wasn't
Lamau.
me.
Tua's brother finally leaving college. What's it been? 6 years? Yeah, something like that. The COVID year boosted a lot of these guys' tenures. There's one fucker that's coming back for his 8th year thanks to transfers and injury and COVID. Where's Hingle McCringleberry? I don't know. Second and goal. Tagovailoa. I keep giving excuse to his brother. He's playing so good. Oh, that was almost caught in the end zone. Incomplete. Great throw by Tagovailoa, though. Talia Tagovailoa. Tua's not playing in this game. He was at the Pro Bowl games earlier, which I couldn't watch. I can't stand watching Pro Bowl games. It's stupid. We got a flag on the play. We got pass interference on the defense. It'll be a spot foul because this is NFL rules that they're playing in. These college guys are playing NFL rules football, and it'll be first and goal for the West. And I mean, that's a pretty easy one. Mitch, you're good, man. Hopefully I'll see you on Saturday night, buddy. How about Torque? Lewis. Okay. Tagovailoa looking to throw again. He's scrambling out of the pocket, trying to make something happen. He's just going to walk right into the fucking end zone. Holy Jesus. Talia Tagovailoa with the goddamn Russian touchdown. Oh,
Yeah, everyone come back. Woo! Who can stop me? Tell me. Who can stop me? What? Yeah! Woo!
his own fucking highlight reel. My Lord. And it looks like they're going to go for 2.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's true. Extra points then.
Yep. They're playing with radios in their helmets for the first time, too, so they can just call the plays onto the field. So that'll be another dynamic to look at for. West is going to go for 2. Tagovailoa, shotgun set formation here. Ball snap. They're going to fake the handoff to Gore Jr. Whatever the fuck his name is, I don't care anymore. Touchdown. 2-point. San Antonio State wide receiver with the reception. I can't get his name. His hair's covering the fucking nameplate. God damn it. I want to give these guys credit, but it's hard when their hair's covering the nameplate. But how about Tagovailoa? My God. His little brother playing like big brother. And he's playing very well. That was beautiful. I'm amazed the Senior Bowl.
UTSA with the
He's so damn good. My God.
I wonder who's going in for quarterback for East.
Well, they just had a guy out. Well, Jack Plummer was out there, and then their drive ended and then the quarter ended while West was on the field. So somebody else can go in for the East.
Watch Big Chuck. My prediction is going to be Chuck Rice Plumlee if he's not on the West.
Well, I'm sorry, man. A lot of these guys in this bowl game flew under the radar, except for Tagovailoa and Plummer. So I can only I got to keep my TV low enough to where YouTube doesn't take the video down. So when they give a name on TV, I can't fucking hear it. And I can put closed captions on, then it blocks half the fucking screen because these guys are talking so damn fast. So when I can see, I know you're not hating, Cynical. You're good. When I can see the guys' names, I will call them out. But a lot of the time, I'm going to wind up just saying there's a wide receiver from South Dakota State who just made an amazing catch, or that some bitch from Alabama just got lit the fuck up. And once I find out a name, I will correct myself and give these guys proper accreditation. But what do you want me to do? It's NFL Network. These guys are notorious for fucking this up. Earthworm Jim. No. So, and then I missed one from Akbar. That Key and Peel East-West Bowl will never not be. That's a throwback. Key and fucking Peele. Good lord. Oh my lord. I feel like 5, 10 years ago. So now they got a little bit of speaking of throwbacks, they got a little bit of old school footage playing. You got Steve Sarkisian on the TV here when he was playing in the '97 East West Bowl for BYU, and now he's in the booth. Can't fucking hear him, but he's in the fucking booth. And they actually just inducted Sarkisian and then somebody, Steve Smith from Utah, who played for the Panthers for years. He'll be in the Hall of Fame soon enough, but he's going into the Shrine Bowl Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Red. I think it might be added up a little bit. Tyler also noticed the microphone.
Fuck me. Hang on. This is what you get. I'll just speak fucking louder. I'm sorry, guys. Let me check my thing while we're doing that. Ball snap. Going to be a fake the handoff. I don't know who's playing quarterback at the moment, but that ball is caught. Going to be going up the field for a first down. And that is Ryman from Illinois on the reception, number 89. Did very well there. My computer is not unmuted. Let me check something.
Let me see. This is for East.
First and 10, you're going to hang the ball up the middle, and it's going to be about 2-yard gain for the East. So, I mean, the East overall is just being played. They're just getting played right now.
I'm trying to figure out. Now is
dark horse in the playoff speed next year. Are you talking about?
Now I found out.
Okay, I just had to. Okay, Tyler Brown. I just had to unmute and then remute it. That's cool. Thanks.
Yeah. Where's it go? So I found out who the quarterback for East is. This is Devin Leary out of Kentucky.
Oh, that's who it is. I couldn't tell by the helmet because he got the chrome one on.
Yeah. So this
Salty Wings.
This is Devin Leary from Kentucky.
Thank you, sir. I don't know right now what all the rosters are even looking like. I'm not going to have a fair prediction for them until
Illinois player. I don't know what position he is.
I don't know what the playoffs are looking like quite yet. Give me until we get to the summertime after all the spring games are played and the roster's pretty much set, and then I'll be able to tell you for a better point. 3rd and 4, and Leary looking to throw. He'll scramble, throw it out of the pocket, incomplete, looking for Holker again. And that it from Colorado
I'm going to help
State.
you out with this guy.
And that is, there you go. 3 and out for the East. Again, just not really playing that well tonight. And I wonder if Mizzou could do something. They could. They could. That was Ryan Watts from Texas on the breakup there on the throw by Leary. And they're going to go ahead and punt this ball away. West is playing uber aggressive tonight.
Yeah, they are.
Should. And I just realized something. For whatever reason in the Shrine Bowl, these teams only get 2 timeouts, but I think it's just because, why do you need all 3?
Yeah.
So that's an interesting tidbit that I just learned that on the fly. There you go. So Tyler Brown, that's a good point you're raising there. There will be a group of 5 team in the 12-team playoffs without a doubt. That's how it's structured. You got the best 4 conference champions get automatic first-round buys, or the best 4 teams, whether they win I think if they win a conference championship, they get a first-round buy out of the top 4. And then you got another 7 at large, and you got the best group of 5 champion. And then they'll be seeded probably 12, depending on their record. If the group of 5 champion is in the top 10, then they'll be seeded accordingly. But it's I got to go through and get all that shit straightened out still myself. So I'm not 100%, but I do know a group of 5 team is guaranteed to be in the playoffs.
Right.
And and those can change and flip year to year. But I think SMU has a good chance. I think Tulane could run it back. just to name a couple of them. But I don't have any more information right now to dig into it. Cynical, one big take from where your Volvid was hearing Sports Illustrated going to die. Damn, haven't heard Sports Illustrated in a hot second. Yeah, they are the sick man of sports journalism right now. They just got put up for sale, and there's not a whole lot of takers out there. And it's not looking too good. They had a massive round of layoffs recently.
Yeah,
It's just a goddamn shame. Really is. Sports Illustrated is one of those magazines growing up that's like, dude, that's like the coup de grace. If you graced the cover of Sports Illustrated, you fucking made it.
yeah.
So right now we're in the middle of a commercial break. Again, I'm doing the best I can with this shoddy NFL Network production that they have here for the Shrine Bowl. I don't have a whole lot of graphics here that they can tell me right away who catches the ball or whatever, and it's.
I was
doing
able to
shit.
find the roster site for the game, so I'm just basing my shit off that with whatever I find.
All right, cool. Salty, I like the Athletic. I do too. It's just such that a lot of their best shit's behind the paywall, but I obviously completely understand why.
I was just gonna say,
And my TV is committing the internet.
I got it. You need me to call play for you?
Damn it. If you see it before I say anything, definitely.
Right now, they're just throwing a huddle from me right now. The South Dakota State player. That is Jaden Jank.
I think I called him out a little while ago.
That's the South Dakota State player, Jaden Jank.
All right. I missed the first round down play, but I'm already called back up again.
Or it's Jackson Jank, and that one's going to be a run, and that is to number 22. That is the Memphis running back, Blake Watson.
All right, I'm already on 2nd and 5. And that's a throw up the gut to a San Antonio State wide receiver from Tagovailoa. All right, we're going to do something here.
From
San Antonio State, the Roadrunners.
San Antonio State. I don't see.
Or Texas San Antonio, UTSA.
UTSA.
My bad.
That's a tight end, I think.
Frank Gore Jr. with the run up the gut for a few yards.
Believe it or not, there it is. Josh Cephas.
Thank you. Are there any good cornerbacks? There's a cornerback from Pittsburgh that somebody in the community post earlier was talking about. MJ something from Pitt.
And that's
if you want to look at that quick. Was it MJ Musgrove or something like that? He's apparently one of the top corners that's in this grouping here for the Senior Bowl. Yeah, Frank Gore Jr. though, he's looking damn good.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. 2nd and 4 here for the West. They're going to hand the ball. Nope. Play action fake. And that is through the hands and incomplete of that gentleman you mentioned from UTSA a moment ago.
Yeah, that'll be Josh Cephas.
Chip Kelly is a potential candidate for the OC for the Commanders. Really?
Was Dan Quinn?
I don't know about that.
Jesus Christ. How to fuck up your franchise one-on-one.
Nah, I don't know about that. I mean, Chip Kelly's doing fine in UCLA. He already got burned as a head coach in the NFL once. I don't know if he's going to go back. Snap, 3rd and 4. They're going to give it to Frank Gore Jr. He's going to get a first down a lot more. Brings all the way out to the 42-yard line. And that'll be 1st and 10 on the east side of the field. I'm not talking about the direction. That's just the name of the team. It's the fucking East.
Yeah.
This is a kind of a shit show.
Frank Gore
I appreciate those of you guys
very
that are here
impressive
tonight.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of, there's his daddy. Big, beefy Frank Gore Sr., 5-time Pro Bowler, future NFL Hall of Famer, without a doubt. One of the last bell cow running backs to ever play. And Tagovailoa is going to dump it off under the gut to a USC wide receiver number 16. He's moving around too quick. I can't get his nameplate. Number 16 wide receiver USC.
That's Taj Washington out of USC.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Yep.
Way to be the analytics guy for once. Goddamn. Finally got a use for you.
Dick.
2nd and 9. Washington only got a 1 yard pickup.
Frank Gore Jr. has 69 rushing yards. Nice.
Tagovailoa looking to throw. He's going to get rushed out of the pocket. And he's going to scramble for about the first down, damn near. But there is a flag. That's probably going to come back. I saw a lot of goddamn holding on that offensive line a moment ago. So let's see what the call is. Holding, yep, on the offense. So this gets him to West back about 10 yards. And that is, as they say, what it is. So there you go. It's got 6:20 to go in the second quarter. Again, only 2 timeouts in this game because it's a goddamn fucking Senior Bowl. You don't need 3 timeouts. If you're strategizing that hard, you're trying a little too much here for a coach. So
yeah.
This is fun. This is a nice chill stream. I'm having a lot of fun here. Calling the game. It's gonna be 2nd and 19 for the West. Tagovailoa looking to throw deep, and he's gonna be rushed out of the pocket again, trying to make something happen. He will throw. That's caught by Washington, and he'll take that ball for a first down and a lot more, making man miss, breaking tackles. Finally brought down around the 20-yard line. What fucking aggression by Washington!
My God.
He was a man amongst boys on that play. Good Lord.
My God.
And everyone's like, I mean, he just made mincemeat out of that secondary with that reception. They just could not bring his ass down. Great playing.
Burning Jayhawk.
Talia's getting a goddamn workout. He is winded. 1st and 10. He's going to hand the ball off to Gore Jr. Gore Jr.'s got to hold the middle. He's going to go all the way down to the 4-yard line. Nearly got another touchdown. Holy shit. Frank Gore Jr. Feed that man. He is small but mighty.
Yeah.
He's definitely shorter than his daddy, but man, he's good.
For you. I'll read that comment for you. Also do international.
Yeah, sure.
I like the History International Championship vids. Are you going to do more history vids?
I'll answer your question after this 1st and goal here. They're in an offset I formation. The fumble, recovered by Tagovailoa. They completely fucked the snap. And Salty, I'll put your comment up on the screen. And yes, that is the plan. I prefer making the long form content, things like the West Virginia videos, the BCS videos. That is what I like to make. I will make, off the cuff, quick little vids like the Tennessee shit post and the John Harbaugh trilogy of shit posts that I made. But I do prefer to make those history ones because they're more time consuming, but they're just so much better. Hand off up to get to Frank Gore Jr. again. He's going to be stuffed at the line. Defense is finally getting smart. And here's the thing. I will do both. I'll gladly make both because both of them you guys seem to really enjoy. I just know that I like making the long form content for 2 reasons. Number one, I'm a history nerd outside of football too. Yeah. I love reading about American history and whatnot. I'm not gonna get political, but I love reading about that shit and learning about it more.
Yeah.
And second,
and I'm working on one as well.
That translates really well.
Yeah, and I'm
translates really well over too.
College football history video myself, but it's gonna be a lot more simplified in the grand scheme of things because
3rd and goal for the West.
But it's gonna be the history of the Goodyear Cotton Bowl.
Got to delay a game on the West, and yeah, once that's done for a lot of people, go check that out. He's working pretty hard on that. But the other reason why I like making that long form content is it doesn't really go stale. Like these short little shit posts that I make about the Pac-12 and Harbaugh and Tennessee and Colorado, like those things will be stale in about a month once they're uploaded, easily. The long form shit, That ain't never going to stale. As long as it's good. And so far, a lot of shows it's been pretty good. Third and goal. Tagovailoa trying to make something happen, and he does. He'll throw the ball over the middle of the small from Tennessee, and he'll be stopped. Fourth and goal. Let's see if they finally get the kicker out. They haven't used the kicker once tonight. And it looks like they will go for it. Did they not get a kicker?
I guess fuck the kickers then.
East has a good kicker. No, they do have a kicker. Little from Arkansas is out the kick. And
Wow, they are going to use a
snap,
kicker.
good hold, kick is up, and it is good. And we don't have a field goal one. So.
Yeah, everyone come back. Woo! Who can stop me? Tell me. Who can stop me? What? Yeah!
Quick little graphic there. I'll get a field goal one eventually. But it is 17-3 for the West. Kind of a blowout right now, but I mean it's not. It's just guys trying to compete for jobs. What are you gonna do? We're just about 2 minutes or change away from the end of the first half, and we got a commercial for the Senior Bowl. Tyler Brown never heard of the death penalty in SMU until the Tennessee vid. I am going to, God, what the hell's the name of this channel? Empire on YouTube. He made a video about the SMU death penalty that I recommend you go watch if you want to learn about it. There was a hour-and-a-half long ESPN 30 for 30 documentary he made years ago about the death penalty for SMU. And that is one that I will likely touch on at some point as well and give my 2 cents about it. But if you want to know more about it now, go search up Empire SMU death penalty and go give him a watch. Pretty good shit that he made.
Oh, man.
It's kind of weird how as I'm growing this channel, I'm getting more and more recommendations from these other guys, and the college football YouTube niche is actually pretty small. I didn't realize how small it really was.
Yeah.
You know, there's me, there's Empire. Somebody recommended BOS, but he doesn't really focus solely on college football. And then there's Deluxe as well. He makes some good shit for college football. So
Yeah.
I haven't talked to any of those guys. I ain't got a problem shouting them out. Not one damn bit. You know, they make some good shit. I've only made 20 videos thus far, I think, if that. So there's more that I need to do and more that I can do.
Sure.
In the meantime, go give those guys some. You might have even come from one of those guys. Although I'm pretty sure a lot of them came from there. And by the way, your name tree told me congratulations for hitting 1,000 the other day.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. Whenever I get a chance to talk to Tree, he's very, very helpful and down to earth. And can't say enough about the guy. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he is.
All right. First and 10 for the East. Always willing to help out smaller creators, Tree. I can't say enough good things about it. He's a hell of a guy. So we got first and 10 for the East. Let's see if what's his name from Kentucky is still in. Yep, he sure is. And let's see here. And ball snapped. Goes to throw. Looking to throw. He is caught and caught on the ground, but it's still a legal catch. And that'll be number 81 from Illinois with the reception there. That's Williams on the reception. God damn, I forgot the Kentucky quarterback's name already. What was it?
That is Illinois running back. Hold on, we get that name for you.
Illinois running back wide receiver is Williams. We're at the 2-minute warning.
That is wide receiver. That is Kate. That's you said it was Williams. Isaiah Williams out of Illinois.
Thank you. He's played pretty good so far for the East.
Yeah.
And then what's his name from Kentucky is doing a little bit better than Plummer did from Louisville. He had an early night, hit the showers early. Just not impressive at all. I was I was hopeful, man. I wanted to see more of Jack Palmer, but we didn't really get a chance. Best quarterback so far, Tagovailoa by a mile. Dude is just tearing these fuckers apart. Frank Gore Jr., best running back that I've saw so far. And I'm going to say
Yeah.
Washington from USC has been the star wide receiver. So, and all those guys are playing on the West.
Kitty's
All those
here.
guys playing for the West tonight. Oh no! Be careful! I can't put pussy on the YouTube stream.
Shut up.
And demonetized.
God damn it,
Uh-oh.
Ryan.
Elijah goes about to show his pussy on YouTube.
Shut the
Oh,
fuck
no.
up. Yes.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. He's fine. He's got a good kid. We see him often. So once again, this game is also a big fundraiser for Shriners Hospitals for Children, and they're showing some of these guys playing with kids from Shriners that are in need. And if you all want to donate to Shriners, the link is in the description. Please, if you're in a position to, but you can donate, please donate. You know, you can never give these organizations too much help. So we're back from commercial, and
Yeah,
just
she
waiting
made it.
for
Cat made an appearance for a second while you were doing that.
Man, I'm talking about the kids. You're showing your pussy on screen. Like, come
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the advertisers don't like me already. It's wonderful.
God.
I have 1,100 subscribers. Well, are you polite? No, I'm a dick. Fuck your money. As there's a handoff, and Leary hands the ball off, and it goes pretty much nowhere fast. And they're doing interviews on the sideline, so it's kind of hard to keep up with what's going on the field at the moment. So just kind of bear with me here. I don't know who that running back was at all. 3rd and 2 for the East. Ball's on their own 33-yard line. They got to get something going here. Leary with the throw, caught but brought down immediately. And that's that Purdue running back that was in the game earlier. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Number 30 from Purdue. He stopped short of a first down. It's going to be 4th and short. Are they going to go for it to try to get something going here? Or are they going to punt the ball away again? And they are going to punt the ball away again. So another great defensive stop by the West. You got the two Murphys, one from North Carolina, one from UCLA. There's another Murphy, I think, playing linebacker from UCLA as well. So you're getting triple Murphy'd out there by the West. God damn, the East is having a bad time tonight. And punter from Vanderbilt, Matt Haybill. He's averaging about 42 yards a punt tonight. He's the only punter that's been in this fucking game.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. Just fuck this. And we have our first timeout. The West took a timeout a moment ago, but they're going to punt the ball now. And the kick is up. It bounces off the turf at around the 10-yard line. And that's where it'll die. We'll down the ball at the 10. So we are inside 2 minutes to go.
Boom.
As the ball was still on the fucking West the whole time. Okay, it was here, and now it's here. It was here, and now it's here. Okay, cool, got it, great, awesome. I'm fucking amazing at this. Fucking kill me.
What the f was that?
I know. I can't fucking use the scoreboard to save my life, guys. Sorry. We're learning. To those of you that have been here from the start, appreciate the support.
I got you. Little kitty.
Oh, man. That's a cute little kitty. He's a squirmy little thing, isn't he?
Yes, she is. She does not like being
There you go.
held.
Well, there you go. My cat doesn't mind being held. but I also don't let him in my room because he is a bastard and will try to claim territory by pissing on everything. So there you go.
I let my cats into my room all the time, and they don't try that shit. They fucking just.
Are any of your cats male?
One is yes,
Is he fixed?
yes.
That's why.
He
Mine's
was
not
good,
fixed
but
because I'm broke as
look
shit.
at let's go. He was very good before he was fixed too.
I got
He
a
was
black
very
cat.
good
He's a
before he was
bastard.
fixed.
So there you go.
Yeah, bro, it's just a fucking you thing.
So there you go. All right. So once again, guys, we are back from commercial now. Coming up at the half, we'll be doing some NFL Total Access, going over some crap, and we're gonna kind of just shoot the shit here for about 10 to 15 minutes. How long the halftime is gonna be in this goddamn Senior Bowl? Probably won't be that long because they're switching these guys out pretty frequently. I got a lot of guys on the sidelines tonight, so there you go. All right. Tagovailoa back in for probably his last drive of the game. He has been stellar tonight. Absolutely fucking stellar. With a minute 18 to go, we're going to put a 2-minute drill on the West here. Tagovailoa tries to go for a screen, and that's going to fall incomplete. Point of a screen is to have the guys bait the quarterback and go after him. One too many went after him that time, and they could not get fucking going. So about a minute 13 to go. Ball is on the 10-yard line of the West, and the West will receive the second half kickoff. So I guess there's not a whole lot of pressure. I mean, obviously, you want to show your best here. There's not a whole lot of pressure to march down the field, though, because you're going to get the ball right back. But for these guys, probably their last hurrah for the night, because they're going to have some reserves coming for some of them. Tua is going to throw on the run. That's going to go out of bounds incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10. And the East might get the ball back before halftime now, depending on what happens from here.
Yeah.
I mean, that defense is just making him run for his life right now. They're just pressuring him, and I think that's one of his weaknesses is that when he gets pressured and he's got to scramble out of the pocket with guys hot in his heels, he's either not able to find anybody right now or just not making it happen. Mohamed Kamara has been the guy doing a lot of the pressure the last 2 plays from Colorado State. He looks pretty goddamn good. 3rd and 10, ball is on the 12-yard line, I should say. Tagovailoa looking deep. They'll just throw a check down over the middle to Watson from Memphis. He's going to get a first down a lot more. Brought down around the 30-yard line. Let's see what happens here. They're going to run a little tempo under a minute to go. 1st and 10. And shotgun set formation here. Blake Watson from Memphis, like I said, on the reception. Tua looking to throw. He'll throw it back to Watson over the middle again. He'll be brought down for maybe a gain of 7, maybe. And it's going to be second and short. It's going to be second and short. And we got a timeout on the field. Looks like clock is stopped. That's going to be the West's final timeout of the first half.
Yep.
Oh, so I can update the fucking timeout, so I can't update the fucking football position. Goddamn. But Taulia Tagovailoa is a man amongst boys tonight, just making great plays, really showing that, against the best that, the Shrine Bowl can offer at least. Because obviously I would have loved to see him play in the Senior Bowl in Mobile because you got some of the top, you got Bo Nix, you got great players from across college football.
Nix,
Senior
Michael
Bowl. These guys are
Penix.
pretty good too. Yeah.
Let's go. I honestly
That's been a lot more
surprised.
scrutiny, but keep an eye on Tua's little brother here.
I will say one thing. I am very surprised that JJ McCarthy's going to the draft. I didn't think he was going to go this year. I thought he was going to go like next year or something, but no.
It's going to be 3rd and 2 after the incompletion there by Tagovailoa. Yeah, I was surprised by that too. I figured he was going to go another year, but since Harbaugh left, I guess he just kind of figured that.
Well,
no point in
the
me
thing was
sticking
he declared before Harbaugh left. So
yeah, Harbaugh probably tipped him off though.
Yeah, probably.
Because, quarterback and coach have a really good relationship like that. 3rd and 2 for the West. Tua is going to Talia Tagovailoa is going to hand it off for nothing. It's going to be stopped short of the yards a gain, line to gain. It's going to be 4th and short. Clock stops, and I think the East is going to take a timeout here.
Caleb Williams and his group do not want to go to Chicago by Colin Coward.
Yeah, this is turning into a blowout. The West is looking very impressive. That was small on the carry there.
Yeah.
Got very small yardage. And let's see what the West does as the East takes their first time out of the half with about 28 seconds to go in the second quarter.
This whole Caleb Williams thing is a fucking mess.
Oh, yeah?
Because
What did he do this time?
From Colin Coward, neither Williams or his group want to go to Chicago.
So Caleb Williams is trying to influence the draft and tell the Bears either trade your pick or don't fucking pick me. I'm not gonna lie, that's not something I haven't seen before. I've seen this before. And his name was what's his fucking name? He played for the Bills a long time ago.
What
Went to the Hall of
position
Fame.
was he?
Quarterback. 4th and 1, that West is going to go for it, and they're going to get the first down, and that might take us to halftime. Let's see how fast they can hurry back up to the ball. Clock's still running. And, yeah, they're going to get they're going to get at least one more snap off here. Tagovailoa is looking deep. He'll throw it. It's just a check down in the middle, though, to Washington. Washington's going to get all the way to the 49, and that's not going to be enough to get the first down, and that is going to be the end of the first half. Why you're not throwing for the sideline there, I don't know. But we are at halftime, and the score is West 17, East 3. West will get the ball first in the second half. And we are now officially in chill mode, as they say.
Yep.
So, I'm going to play some lo-fi, and we're going to just shoot the shit for a little bit.
Yes, sir.
And I'll answer this question here by Tyler Brown. Sam Hartman is in the Senior Bowl. I think he'll go higher than 4th round. Thank you, Tyler, for answering my question. Jim Kelly, I don't know who it was. I can't remember who it was exactly. But he told, I think it was the Bills, ironically enough, he told them, do not draft me. They did draft him, but there was this little thing at the time called the USFL, not the current one that just merged, the old one. And he said, what the hell with that? I'll go play with the Houston Gamblers. And he did that for a couple years.
XFL.
No, this is Jim Kelly in the 80s. It was the USFL.
I'm reading it right now. It's saying the XFL.
The XFL didn't exist in the 1980s.
That's what it says.
Is it Wikipedia?
The guy's a fucking idiot. I don't know.
Yeah, whoever wrote that's a fucking idiot. Jim Kelly played in the USFL, I believe, for the Houston Gamblers, if I recall correctly.
No, it was the Chicago Blitz.
The Chicago Blitz, thank you. And yeah, so there you go. He told the Bills, I think it was, don't draft me. They ended up drafting him they ended up taking him anyway after the USFL went under, and he went to 4 Super Bowls and lost them all because of the Bills. Of course he did. So, I mean, 4 AFC championships, it's not a bad way to do it. I mean, he did go to the Hall of Fame, so, I mean, he did well for himself. Made his money. Made a lot of goddamn money in the USFL. Yeah. Money in the USFL was fucking stupid back then. They were some of those guys were making double what their peers were in the NFL were making.
So let me ask you a question.
So,
kind of like, out of the 2 videos that you've made for the national championship, what year from either one was the easiest to research, and what year was the hardest?
By far, 2002 season was the easiest because I remember that I was 7 years old when Ohio State beat Miami in the national championship. That was the first national championship game that I watched live as a child. And I remember the season and everything that led up to that so vividly that it was just like, taking a stroll down memory lane. It's like I was back in old Darby Woods Elementary School with newspapers all over the wall, teachers high-fiving and celebrating around Columbus. We got the day off of school after the game. That was lovely. The hardest, The hardest
Yeah.
one to research was, I want to say it was the '97 season when Michigan and Nebraska split the Natty. The '97 season and the '98 championship game. That was the toughest because I knew it happened, but it was like just before my time, and I never
Yeah.
really figured out it. I never really figured it all out, and I kind of rushed it. I wanted the part one. I wanted to get that out before the national championship,
Yeah.
at least. And I should have spent more time on a couple of those years to do some more research, so I could have answered my own questions. But I said fuck it, I sent it anyway. It did very well. I ended up correcting myself in the comments and a part of the video later. But the '98 national championship scenario with the split titles, that was a doozy to figure out because that was a pain in the ass to get all the data for. So, yeah, that was tough.
I know you're planning on mentioning this. I think somewhere in part 3 because I brought it up to your attention during the
The
premiere.
12 title for Bama. Yeah.
Yeah, the 12 title 11 season. If you don't mind, I'd like to mention it here, so we kind of. So
What the heck?
this.
Shoot the shit.
All right. So 2011. This is the regular season of 2011. What Red didn't mention, and basically, I'm just saying the shit that Red didn't mention because I found this very interesting. April 27th, 2011. Keep that date in mind for a minute. This was a time, like no college football was going on. Probably draft, NFL draft that just happened or was going to happen that week. And this was when the super tornado outbreak was happening in the southern U.S. Straight from Texas, basically a lot of the southern states, as far as Texas, as far south as Texas, and as far north as southern Ontario.
And I'm actually going to interrupt you for a second. I was in that. Like, not in Alabama, but part of that outbreak went through Lake Hamilton, Arkansas, where I was living at the time. And we actually caught the edge of that massive storm of us. Some poor bitch about 2 blocks from my house died because a tree fell on his trailer. So,
God damn.
I was involved in all that.
I'm sure the cleanup was not pretty.
No, we were living in a trailer park. Like that's it.
God,
that's the tornado didn't even hit the trailer park. The tornado didn't even hit the trailer park, but the bitch was close enough. It was close enough to where siding was getting ripped off, and the winds were just so strong. Trailers are very flimsy.
Yeah. So
but anyway,
April 27th was the day to really keep in mind for Alabama itself. 62 tornadoes touched down in the state that day. 62. In a span of 24 hours. Started in the morning, and it went for the afternoon. The afternoon one is where it got bad. It was 5 o'clock Central. And I noticed because I watched back the footage all the time. 5 o'clock Central. The tornado rips right through the heart of Tuscaloosa. And in it was Alabama. I don't know where exactly in Tuscaloosa they were, but there resided Alabama long snapper Carson Tanker. He was with his girlfriend and I believe a couple others. Tornado hits, I guess, the area they're in, and Carson Tanker gets killed. So Alabama had lost one of their own. May not have been one of the big role players, but he was certainly a part of the team. And Alabama
and I know
had
another
lost
punter. I know a punter lost a loved one that played for Alabama and that shit as well.
Yeah.
Not just a player, but a lot of people suffered during that thing.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, Alabama was in grief, not only because they lost players, but the city itself was destroyed. It nearly hit Bryant-Denny Stadium. It impacted parts of the university. University Mall was basically destroyed. And to quote one person that reported damage, the tornado damage was so bad you could see the university's Coleman Coliseum from a very far distance away from the intersection of 15th and US 82.
Which beforehand, you was completely obscured by buildings and trees.
Exactly. It was bad. Nick Saban's done interview after interview about this. Nick Saban, I believe, from interviews that I've watched, I think at the 10-year anniversary, had said that he was with his daughters. He had just gotten back, and he had to move them around, to try to keep him safe, keep his family safe, and he did. I mean, obviously he did just that. They didn't get hit, but the damage around the city, players and whatever were helping out. The university never commenced graduation until August for the 10-11 year. They didn't commence graduation until I think the end of August in 2011, just as the new year was starting. So Alabama themselves were playing for, basically not only playing for their team, but they were playing for a ravaged, broken down community that had just faced tragedy. 53 people were killed that day in the city. 53 people were killed in just one city. 253, I believe, were killed total in the entire state.
One of the worst tornado outbreaks since the tornado super outbreak back in the 70s that impacted not just the South, but also the Ohio
1974, Yeah, exactly.
I know. I'm a weather nerd as well. I know exactly what you're talking about. The weatherman. I can't remember. James Spann was the weatherman for Alabama. That dude saved a lot of lives that day.
Yeah, he did.
But the whole thing that because we're about to come back from the half, I'm not trying to rush it, but basically the whole thing, the adversity that Alabama had to face, in that. From that storm and then to go into the regular season, that's a different take on it that I didn't consider when I was making the video. I only had the ability when I was making and editing the video to look at it from the statistical perspective. I didn't get a chance to really dive into any of these non-statistical emotional perspectives outside of it. And once you brought that to my attention, it made a lot of sense how Alabama was able to rally and win the national championship when they got that chance in the 2012 game after losing to LSU, because of all that shit that they had to deal with in that horrible, horrible tragedy. So that's definitely something that gave me some pause when you told me about that, and it's a hell of a thing, It's a good reminder not to get too down here, but do what you want to do with your life, because you never fucking know when it's all over. Spend the time that you have with people that you care about. Hell, I got 2 kids. I'm able to do this right now because they're asleep soundly, and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, but, I remember I've had some close calls even up here in Mass. If you remember June 1st, 2011. That morning,
vaguely.
That morning was filled with uncertainty. Even in the afternoon, saw it go right through Springfield.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even in 2014. You just look at me, it's like, you motherfucker, why are you still going?
I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm not trying to be a dick. Don't worry.
No, I was I remember too, 2014. That one was probably one that was closest to me. It was in my county. It was north of Boston, granted, but it was still in my county.
Yeah. Well, thankfully you're here. I'm here.
Yeah.
All of us that are watching the stream are here. And I'm going to try to find a way to incorporate that story with Alabama into part 3 if I'm able to find a way. I'll figure it out. It's got to make sense in the script.
I can get you some.
I'm in the very, very early stages.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely.
I can probably find you some clips. I can get you some photos. Because there's a lot.
Sure.
There's a lot.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll figure it out. It's going to be a while yet. Worst case, I'm not able to. That's just kind of the way things go sometimes. I will do my best though to incorporate that because that's an important factor. And I think the easiest place I could incorporate that is the 2020 COVID season. Because it's like, hey, Alabama is no stranger to facing a ton of adversity. Like what happened here in 2011, and then 9 years later, look what they did here. So that's one idea I had. I'll figure out how to tell that story properly because there's so much shit that happened in 2020. Oh my lord, 2020 was a fucking mess. That's a video on. It's gonna be a retrospective on its own. The 2020 COVID season.
Oh
my god, that's up there with that's up there with topics that I'm going to be hitting on in the near future. I really want to get part 3 done. I really want to talk about Oregon's football history, a la the West Virginia video. That's going to make me want it in the state of Oregon this time.
Yeah.
I don't think I can set foot in West Virginia.
So let me ask you a question. If you were to do a legacy affiliate video for college football, what's the school to do it on?
The easiest schools to do that on would be Oregon and Virginia Tech right now. I already did West Virginia, and I got that done and dusted. I could have done it a little better, but I got it done.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech are the two that...
Fucking, your feet cuts out.
Did you hear any I said?
No, your thing cut out.
Oregon and Virginia Tech are the two schools that are on deck. Those will be my next targets when I get to that. And hopefully I can get to that after part 3, but it's got to be something I feel like doing. I'm not going to force it. Like I tried to force myself to move on from the national championship videos for a moment, and I couldn't. I physically could not. I kept on. I would start the next video, which was going to be how to fix college football, and then it would just keep being yanked back like a fucking fish to the ship that is the national championship. So I'm doing it, and it's going to be long. It's going to be great. It's probably going to be another feature-length film because I got 10 playoffs that I got to go through. And here's the thing about the college football playoff. It's not like, he's just going to talk about 10 games and a handful of regular seasons like I did in BCS. No. I got to talk about the semis and the national championship and the regular season. So potentially, I'm going to need to touch base on, let's see, 3 times 10, 30 fucking games. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a hell of a lot. And honestly, if it gets to a point where it goes over an hour and a half, I'm going to split that fucker in half.
Oh my god. They just showed Holker's stats. 3 receptions, 28 yards.
Not bad. Colorado State Holker.
3. Damn it.
28-3. Wow. That's a funny fucking show.
What the f*** was that?
I'm not impressed. I'm not fucking impressed by your jokes.
Oh no, the Falcons did that to themselves.
Yeah, well, it's like a used tampon. Eventually, you gotta take it out.
What the f*** was that?
Oh my god.
It's not an invitation to get gross.
Holy shit, why didn't they come back from the fucking half? I didn't realize it was going to be a half-hour long half.
It should have only been about 15 minutes.
Apparently fucking not.
Oh, God. What the fuck are they doing? All 4 of our viewers are going to get bored and leave. I appreciate all of you guys that are here. I appreciate all y'all. I do. I'm just very realistic as well. Like, it's a nice little cozy live stream. It's just you, me, and 4 of our closest friends. It's the way I see it. Oh man. So once again, to recap, if one of you guys just tuned in recently, There is a link to donate to Shriners Hospitals for Children in the description of this live stream. If you have the means to do so, please donate and give to them. That is the main goal of not only this video, but also the game. Besides getting guys ready for the drafts to maybe get some eyes on them from NFL scouts,
that's a good question.
It's also to get some more money to Shriners Hospital for kids because they do a lot of good work over there. So
Yeah.
a lot of
That's a good question from
Tyler Brown. I saw your question. Coach, who would you pick first? Good Lord.
That's a good one.
Bobby Petrino. Bobby fucking Petrino would be my first one.
Urban Meyer,
fucking
against the way
Petrino.
too, would kind of be up there because
I can't do Urban Meyer because he won national championships, so he's not a failure.
Oh, shit.
If I have to do a legacy of failure on a coach, it's got to be somebody that actually failed as a coach, and not only failed, but failed repeatedly as a coach. And Bobby Petrino would be my first pick. He's one of the most infamous coaches that's ever been a coach. I'm not going to spoil it, but I did stumble into something while reading up on the college football playoff script and also doing research on Tennessee. Everyone likes to complain about how everybody opts out of the draft, how juniors can go to the NFL. There was a coach at Oklahoma State back in the 80s that made a fuck up so massive by paying players under the table and all that. It caused Barry fucking Sanders from Oklahoma State to declare early, one of the first players in NFL draft history to declare early for the draft, and ultimately set that precedent all the way back in the 80s. So, believe it or not, it's not modern fucking college football that started with. It's all the way back to the 80s, and you had players opting out sporadically for years in college football from their team's bowl games, but it really didn't become an issue until just recently when a couple of prominent players got
Listen to this story. This is awesome. So TLDR, Mark Andrews saved a life today.
Yep.
During a flight from Baltimore to Phoenix, a woman suffered a medical emergency and medical personnel on the flight couldn't find his strong pulse. Andrews, who's a type 1 diabetic, got from his seat and said, "Could it be a blood sugar? I have a diabetic testing kit." Andrews gave him his kit to use and her heart rate stabilized. Paramedics were able to treat her when the flight landed.
Didn't take any congratulatory interviews, nothing. He just gave the kit, quietly got off a flight, and got on with his trip.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not all heroes wear capes. You got to respect the hell out of Mark Andrews for that.
No, you definitely got to respect that.
So, I normally say fuck the Ravens, but Mark Andrews, I respect you, damn it. I kind of respected you before. Now I really respect you. So, we're back from commercial. We're back in the half. Yeah, Frank Gore Jr. with 6 rushes for 87 yards and a touchdown. If there's going to be an MVP for this game, I got Frank Gore Jr. as being that MVP. And I know somebody earlier mentioned Mizzou. You got Missouri kicker Mevis, big number 90. And you got number 20 from Penn State looking to return. I don't see his nameplate. It's behind him, and the camera's on his face. And we are back. Finally, we're back, and the ball is underway. West is going to take the ball and receive it. Will be caught around the 8-yard line, and it's going to be returned all the way out to about the 21. Let's see. I don't have a name. Number 20 from Penn State with the return there. Can't see his fucking name. Yep. And we got a new quarterback in from UCF.
That's John Rice Plumlee.
And there's the man, Plumlee, from UCF coming into the game for Tagovailoa. His night's over. What a great performance by Talia. He'll get drafted probably in the high 2 or 3. And it's going to be a running back screen. And that's Watson on the reception. He's guiding traffic all the way down. And that's about a good 20, 25-yard reception for a first down. And I just remembered the music's still on. So I'm going to turn this off and we're going to get back to football. Watson from Memphis with the catch.
That's a
Plumlee, beautiful
beautiful
throw in the
fucking
wide
play.
receiver screen. Had a man from South Dakota State helping him out with the blocks downfield. And a big old wall of meat in front of him acting as a meat shield. Great play. Got all the way down to about the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Blake Watson having himself a game. That's another run up the middle for Blake Watson. He's going to break free up until about the 35-yard line. Holy fucking shit.
God damn.
Here we go. Hey. Blake fucking Watson. So you got Frank Gore Jr. and Blake Watson, star running backs for the Western team tonight, just playing wonderful. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. This is just excellent gameplay.
Jarrett Plumlee's been looking good so far.
Plumlee looking to throw on 1st and 10. It's caught, and that's going to be another first down. That's caught by number 81 from UTSA again. I know he said his name a couple times tonight.
Josh Cephas.
Cephas. Thank you. My computer froze, so I can't update the score. Damn it.
You need to share it with me. I can update it.
I'll figure it out. My computer's just being a bitch. It's just going to take a second, so we'll figure it out. It's probably going to crash, and I'm going to have to reboot it. John Reese Plumlee, an excellent ball player. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw. He escapes one tackle. He's still running, and he gets tripped up at the 30-yard line for a sack. And there's going to be a flag on the play. Man with the sack was Jabuner from Troy.
Oh, there it goes.
Big old defensive end from Troy. Yep. It crashed. We'll get the score updated in a minute. My computer decided to commit seppuku live on air. Very uncalled for. You got a block in the back on the defense, so that's going to be an automatic first down. Illegal contact, I should say.
Yeah. Let's go. NCAA revenues rose to $1.28 billion for 22-23 fiscal year.
Fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck them motherfuckers. All right, 1st and 10. Minnesota needs to fucking go into the dustbin of history already. John Reese Plumlee, 1 rush, 2 passes for 60 yards. Back to throw again on 1st and 10. Going for the end zone, overthrown. Had number 83 from BYU in mind.
That was...
Got a hold on the West as well, so it's going to back him up 10.
BYU, that is tight end Isaac Rex. He overthrew.
Thank you, sir. That flag was on Greenfield, number 74 from South Dakota State. Goddamn jackrabbits trying to hold on to everything that they can grab. All right, my computer's slowly starting to boot back up, so we should be able to get something updated here before it gets too crazy, but I'm going to have to redo the screen share, which sucks, but it is what it is. It's 1st and 20 from the 24-yard line, 23-yard line. Plumlee looking to throw. Dump it off to Watson again. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a 5-yard loss. So it's going to be 2nd down. And all I was trying to do was just turn the timeouts back to what they're supposed to be at the moment.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Plumlee apparently is an excellent baseball player. Plumlee can hit the shit out of a baseball.
Oh, damn.
And that's a rush up the middle for Watson. Going to be a gain of maybe 5.
He can also fucking run, apparently. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, he fast. He fast as fuck. So it is going to be
Watson.
3rd and a country mile. 3rd and actually, no, it was more than a 5-yard rush. It was a 10-yard rush by Watson. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the West. Looking to, put a little bit of ice on this game pretty early here. And my computer's finally getting shit together. 3rd and 10. Plumlee is going to be another screen to Watson. It's going to work well, but that's going to be a flag right there. Going to be a holding call. That is going to come back. Going to set them up for another very long 3rd down. And we finally got my thing working again. I don't know if it's just because during halftime I didn't have a chance to fuck around with it or what, but it just
Yeah.
crashed. So again, that flag is going to be on the west. It's going to be third and a fucking mile. Ineligible, and it looks like it's going to be an eligible man downfield. An eligible man downfield. So there you go. And it should be up. Wait for it. Come on, you son of a bitch. There it is. We're back. There we go. So that ineligible man downfield is going to set them up for 3rd and 15 for the West. They were almost knocking on goal to go, but they didn't quite get there. You got a lineman from Holy Cross on the front 5. Big Uglies up front. I like to point out the smaller colleges as much as I can. Yeah, I love those guys. They play hard. 3rd and 15, Plumlee trying to make something happen here. Low snap, going to take it. Moves up in the pocket. It's going to scramble. Head throws it for the end zone, and that is incomplete. And there's a pass interference immediately. Number 82 from the South Dakota State Jackrabbits, the intended receiver on the play.
That is the intended receiver was Jackson Jank. The Jank Butters.
Thank you. And I don't know if that's going to be pass interference or a holding call. Either way, that's going to be on that first down and gets the West out of this hole that they were in. So there you go.
Tyler Brown said Canadian Alex Van Pelt is the one who called the Browns COVID playoff game. Oh, good Christ.
Huh. Interesting. No wonder. Goddamn Canadians. Always so illogical. Snap, first and goal. Plumlee's going to fake the handoff. He'll take it in himself. And that is going to be a touchdown for the West. John Reese Plum. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's not Plumlee. Who the fuck is that?
Oh, you know.
No, that is Plumlee. I'm sorry. I saw the players like to swap stickers around. The players like to swap stickers around. He's got Ole Miss on one side of his helmet. UCF on the other side of his helmet. So that kind of confused me for a second, but that is indeed John Reese Plumlee touchdown.
Yeah, everyone's your back. Woo! Who can stop me? Tell me. Who can stop me? What? Yeah! Woo!
What the fuck? Why the hell?
So that'll give the West a 23-3 lead, but it looks like they're going to go for 2 again. So hold your horses, and horses hold your breath.
We're going to have a 20-3 lead at some point, aren't we?
No, because you can't get 5. And
If
that's
they
going to be
get
a
2
fake
points-
handoff, and Plumlee will take it in himself again.
So it'll be 25-3. Then they need a field goal to make it 28-3.
Oh, God, you're right. Well, they don't kick for shit. There's a flag, so hold your horses again. And that's going to be on the offense. So I don't know what the call was. Looks like it might have been holding. But either way, that's going to bring them back a few yards. And now what do you do?
You're going to repeat it.
I guess they really don't have a fucking kicker. I don't know. Like, if you got a kicker, fucking use a kicker. I guess you really don't have one, though. So what the fuck? All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. I'm sorry, not 3rd and 10. Second or
They
2
do
point
it the
attempts
kicker,
here.
fucking Cam Little.
Thrown by Plumlee, and is that a catch? No, incomplete. It is 23-3. 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. The West has fucking studs tonight. You know, Slovis got the start for BYU, but he didn't really get a chance to show out. Then Talia Tagovailoa came out, absolutely blew the doors off of that East defense. Then John Reese Plumlee marches down the field like Sherman's fucking army, just torching everything. And that is where we stand now. The ball will finally, on time, shift to the east. And they will take over. They don't do kickoffs on every single score. They only do kickoffs to start the halves, apparently. So they'll start from the 25-yard line here in a few moments.
They ought to do that in the NFL. They ought to do that in the NFL because that actually is fucking good to see victory.
Well, you could just do what the XFL did and just have everybody line up 5 yards apart from each other near the side of the field, and you can still have a kickoff. The XFL kickoffs were fucking better than anything. You can still have a proper kickoff, for God's sake.
True.
Much safer. You still got kickoffs. It ain't a football game if you can't start with a kickoff. There's no like start and gun, if you will. You know, NBA has a tip off. Soccer, you have your own little kickoff. Basketball, I just said tip off. Baseball, you have the first pitch. And racing, you got green flag. If you can't be like, okay, we're gonna start 1st and 10. Whoa, like that's fucking no. You gotta have that boom, like, all right, we're fucking off here moment. And that's what I want to see.
Fair enough.
So, I'm not that picky in particular, but god damn it, I just want to see some fucking kickoffs on my TV screen. That's too much to ask for. It is. Fuck you. Showing off some of Steve Smith Sr.'s highlights in the Shrine Bowl back in 2001 when he was representing the University of Utah Utes and just fucking killed in that game. So, there you go. Once again, I'm going to say this. NFL has really shitty game coverage. Like, these guys are bad at what they do, and it's the fucking network NFL loans. Come on, guys. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25 for the East. And looks like that Kentucky quarterback's still in the game. He'll throw the ball, and that is caught by number 6 from Michigan. I can't get the name. Leary with a great throw there.
That is number 6 from Michigan. That is Cornelius Johnson.
How much smoke do you think he has with his teammates right now, knowing he still has that national championship game sticker?
Are you sure it's Leary up there?
Hand off to the outside. That's going to be all the way down to the 35-yard line. Number 23 from Ball State, I believe. The running back. That is Guerrero, actually. Yeah.
Oh, that's why. They only got 3 quarterbacks on the East, as opposed to 4 in the West.
Well, there you go. So Leary still in the game, getting some extra reps right now. Makes me wonder why they sat Plummer so early, but whatever.
Yeah, let's go 4th quarter. I'm guessing they're going to get in Austin Reed.
And we got a fake handoff to a sweep. That number 81 from Illinois is going to take that ball all the way to the 16-yard line. That's Williams with the carry. And all of a sudden, the East is fucking driving. Isaiah Williams, great carry on the jet sweep. And, I mean, shit. The East finally found some offense in this half. They've driven down the field in 4 plays. And so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. You got Leary for Kentucky in the back. Snap, and they'll go throw. Looks to the end zone. That's incomplete, intended for fucking Michigan number 6 again. God damn it, I'm sorry.
Cornelius Johnson.
Johnson again, yeah. He was in the intended target, incomplete. Let me see something quick here. We're good.
No, because I know West has 4 quarterbacks. So after Plumlee goes out, it's going to be never mind. They do have 3 quarterbacks.
Devin Leary back to throw again. He looks upfield, and that's going to be thrown out of bounds, incomplete. He's 5 of 8 tonight, and there you go. I think that's Jack Murphy from UCLA giving the pressure again. I think his name was Jack, or is it Miles Murphy? Can't remember.
For which one, UCLA?
Yeah.
That would be Grayson Murphy.
There's 2 Murphys. Thank you.
Supposed to be
All right,
defense.
so here we go. It's gonna be
Yeah, Grayson. The one from UNC
third and
is
10
Miles
from the
Murphy.
16. Yep. And Leary throws that ball well behind Williams, and that is incomplete. So going to be 4th and 10. What does the East do? Do you kick another field goal? Do you try to get yourself a touchdown? Make this a little bit more stomach palatable? Can you stomach giving another field goal here?
Because they're getting their fucking backs blown out right now.
They're going to go for it. 4th and 10 from the 16. Trying to get something done here. Snap. Leary looking to throw. He will take it up the middle himself. He'll slide down, and that is a turnover on down.
What the f was that?
Absolutely embarrassing way to end the drive. Turnover on downs. That is just, man, those East players are just getting absolutely stunted on by the West right now. I was going to say, we got 7.5 to go in the third. I was going to say, Frank Gore Jr. is probably going to be my pick for MVP, but John Reese Plumlee just fucking showed out. You got
Plumlee
Tagovailoa
has been doing
played
very well. Frank Gore.
At least for the yeah.
Fucking Blake. What's his name? Blake Watson.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bunch.
Tagovailoa played really well.
Yeah.
Plumlee just showed up. I mean, we know it's going to be an MVP from the West at this point. The question is, who do you pick? I mean, I would pick, for my money, I would say Tagovailoa because that dude was just, he was a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
You know? It looks like he's taken hardly any time off. He looks fresh as a daisy. Busting his fucking ass. I expect him to be at the combine for sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah, dude, he's just playing fucking excellent right now.
Has Talia even declared for the draft? Do we know?
If you're in this game, you declare for the draft.
Oh, okay.
If you're in a Senior Bowl, you're done. Like, there's no more college. He tried to re-up for one more year and transfer, but the NCAA declined, so he declared after that.
Okay, that makes sense.
He played a total of 5 or 6. I think somebody said it was 6 seasons earlier. He played 6 seasons, 4 of which were at the University of Maryland, and he had a pretty good career at Maryland. Really made a good name for himself. I mean, don't sleep on Talia. I don't know if he is going to do what his brother did in the NFL. I don't know if he'll be a starter. I don't know about any of that, but I mean, he looks really, really promising.
Yeah.
He looks really promising. So, I mean, we'll have to wait and see where he goes in the draft. I can see him being, after a performance like this, I could see him maybe going into the high thirds. I can see it.
So, apparently the new wrestling game for WWE is actually looking really good.
Oh, that's nice.
They even got the blood physics are even better.
I mean, it's not just red dots anymore. That's good.
No, because
right,
now it drips down on the
10.
chest and it drips down onto the mat and shit.
Oh, that's cool. All right, 1st and 10 here for the West. You still got Plumlee under center, I think I saw. And what got my eye when I was a kid was that a lot of these guys, they swap around stickers. I don't know if they Plumlee has one for his time in Ole Miss and one is for his time in UCF where he finished. So he'll be back to throw, and it's caught by Janke again from South Dakota State.
That is
Jank?
Jackson.
Yep.
Jackson Jank. Number 80 is Jaden Jank.
Thank you.
80 is
better.
Yeah. 80 is Jaden Jank.
Is next season the last of the recruits who got the extra year of eligibility from COVID. Maybe, maybe not. Because you got to think
Who
here.
was the other
A lot of
fucking
those
tight
guys
end
that
from
came
like
in 20.
something? No, a tight end from like
Yeah.
what?
A lot of those guys that came in 2020, if the ball is snapped on 1st and 10, it's going to be handoff up the middle. It looks like that's Small again from Tennessee up with the carry. Didn't really get anywhere. I think we can still see those COVID guys around for another year or two, especially if, you got guys that have been in the system for 6, 7, 8 years now. So, you got guys that have made kind of careers out of this thing. And the only reason why some of these guys have been around for almost a decade is strictly because of injury and COVID. Most of the time, you would rarely see anybody beyond a 5-year senior. 2nd and 8, ball's on the 22-yard line. Plumlee will throw. It is caught by Jink again, and that's going to be brought all the way to the 32-yard line for a first down. South Dakota State Jackrabbit making himself known so far, having himself a good one.
Yeah, usually FCS guys don't get this opportunity, but hey, I'm glad he is.
You got to take them when you can get them. It's not Mobile. There's a couple guys that were able to be invited to Mobile that are like really, really good, but this is where the majority of them kind of end up going. And remember, we got this Senior Bowl tonight. We got another one Saturday afternoon at 1 on NFL Network. And then you got the HBCU Senior Bowl on February 24th. Ball snap, 1st and 10 from the 32. Plumlee will throw. It is caught. That is Fairchild from Kansas for his first reception of the night. Haven't seen his name yet.
That's Mason Fairchild. That's what it is.
So they're naming off a couple of their strong players from the East this week. That was Devin Leary, Tyrone Tracy, Isaiah Williams, Tip Freeman, Christian Mahogany,
Boston College,
Tristan Boyd, Easton Gibbs, Josh Wallace,
Omar Brown, Harrison Mevis.
Yep. So, I mean, they're giving these guys plenty of love. 2nd and 9, fake the sweep. Ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. They fake a jet sweep or just a toss, I think it was actually, to Watson from Memphis. Goes to throw it. You got an Alabama player who got the tip there.
Yeah. What the fuck's going on? There's a TCU, Bama.
Alabama. Oh, these guys have come from everywhere, man. These are all the guys. That was Tresman Marshall, linebacker from Alabama, with the tip there. It's going to be 3rd and 9. I mean, all these guys are just looking for some exposure. The Senior Bowl and Mount Mobile got their 100 guys, and these are the other 100 guys. 3rd and 9. Plumlee getting rushed in the pocket. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the play. That was how do you pronounce that dude's name? You got holding on the offense. I'm not even going to try, but it was a defensive tackle from Houston. I believe it was number 92.
92, yeah.
Yep. Great pressure on the quarterback. It was only a 4-man rush.
They declined a holding penalty.
Yeah, it was 3rd down, so it forces a 4th and 16, so they got a punt. And a rare punt by the West. These guys have been playing super aggressive tonight, so a rare punt as the ball will switch fields. Got an Oregon State returner in the back. He'll decline the fair catch. He'll start a nice little return here. He's breaking free. 45-50, 45, down to the 40, 35-30, 25-20. He is all the way.
Oh, he's gone.
Punt return touchdown by Gould. Number 2 from Oregon State. Holy shit, what a return.
Damn.
Yeah, everyone come back. Woo! Who can stop me? Tell me. Who can stop me? What? Yeah! Woo!
God damn.
What a fucking return. He had at least 3 dudes in his face and still found the gap and got a return. Anthony Gould from Oregon State. You, sir, just made the highlight reel and might find yourself a job in a few months' time. And the East is going to go for 2 here.
79-yard return touchdown. God damn, son.
Yep. Lord Almighty. And then the ball is snapped. I do not know who's in a quarterback right now. It's going to be thrown, and that is caught. The 2-point conversion is good.
Oh,
that is Stoops.
Hold on, I'll get it for you. Quarterback,
that is
I believe,
Stoops with the reception.
I believe for correct. I believe that is Austin Reed from Western Kentucky.
Hmm.
And then who did you say it was that caught it?
Stoops from Oklahoma.
Yeah, Drake Stoops.
Yep. With the 2-point reception. So we'll do it again.
Yeah, everyone's on back. Woo! Who can stop me? Tell me. Who can stop me? What? Yeah! Woo!
It's definitely not enough to get yourself back in the game. You're still down by 2 scores, but that is a hell of an effort. Gould from Oregon State just put himself on the map in front of all 32 NFL franchises. They could use a punt returner like that. My Lord. You know, special teams is where you kind of make or break it in the NFL. If you're kind of on the fringe, you're not a high-profile player. So, yeah, he's probably going to get drafted by somebody. That's for sure. Lord Almighty. Here we go. I don't know what his rank was in the draft class coming up, but it just elevated big time. That was a great punt return. My God, I'm so happy we got to see that. East hasn't been able to get shit going all night. They finally do on a fucking punt return touchdown from Gould. That was great.
Yeah.
So we're still in the third. The West is going to take the ball over at the 25. So they don't do kickoffs after touchdowns in the Shrine Bowl to, whatever. But what happens from here is kind of anybody's guess at this point. But the East, I mean, you could see a comeback. You could see a comeback from the East. You know, you got to have that heart. You got to have the desire to play in the NFL. You could realistically see a comeback right now. It's going to kind of depend on what the West does.
If West chokes this, I'm going to fucking laugh.
That would be hilarious. You rarely see anything like that at all in these kind of games. So now we kind of got that thought creeping in like, hey, this could actually fucking happen.
Air Force safety Trey Taylor, Pat Tillman Award winner for Practice Player of the Week.
There you go.
Yep.
So first and 10 for the West.
You notice that some of the coaches for both sides are actual position coaches or whatever from the NFL.
Yeah, they elevate the coaches up one spot. So if you're a quarterback coach, you get elevated to an offensive coordinator position. If you're a coordinator in the NFL, you become a head coach. It's just as much a tryout for the coaches at a higher level to get a better job in the future. It's kind of like a field test of how they would do in a normal head coaching situation as it is for these players to try to get a fucking job. So first and 10 for the West, Plumlee back under center here in the shotgun formation. Got 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Plumlee's been playing. John Reese Plumlee's just playing out of his goddamn mind so far. Bobbles the snap, but he was able to toss out to Watson, who's going to get about 2 yards on the run. Watson's been getting quite a bit of work tonight. I don't know if Gore Jr. decided that he's good, but we haven't seen a whole lot of Gore Jr. in the second half. I think they probably said, hey, man, you showed us that you could play. Take a seat. Let some of these other guys have a crack. We'll see. Snap. Plumlee looking deep. He'll throw it, and that is overthrown and incomplete, but a flag. Hello. Huh. That ball was pretty well overthrown. I did not think that was going to be pass interference, but no, maybe. Illegal contact on the defense. It's an automatic first down after the 5-yard penalty. So mistakes by the Eastern half, a lack of discipline continues to kind of pile up here. Not a whole lot you can really say, to be honest. We all know, those of you guys that have been watching the whole time, we all know that the West, the guys, the prospects on the West team has been absolutely stellar. You know, a bunch of good names that have been playing out of their fucking mind. A whole lot of disappointment on the Eastern
Hold on.
side.
Hold
That's
on.
going to be a run up the
Hell.
middle for Watson. He'll be brought down for a 4-yard rush.
Hell, nobody gets your fucking references. For fuck's sake.
What the f was that?
I have to tell you this every fucking time. We don't get your references. Stop.
Goddamn, you fucking Canadians.
Oh,
All right,
that's-
2nd and 6. He's not just a Canadian, he's a Western Canadian. 2nd and 6,
He's a
ball on
Western
the
Canadian, that makes
35.
sense.
Plumlee throws it. It is caught by number 81 of UTSA again, whose name I keep forgetting. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the West. And, you know, there's the break sometimes. 3rd and 1. Plumlee trying to do a little up-tempo snap here. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Small with the carry. He does not make the line the game. It looks like he's short. It's going to be 4th and inches. Okay, then. Okay, so the East kind of stiffens up here. Actually plays a little bit of goddamn defense. It's 4th and 1 per NFL Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people brought that up earlier. Some
Yeah,
dumbass
that's
in the
funny.
NHL was
Okay.
mushrooms or some shit.
That one I'll give you. But the
4th and
total
inches.
incident-
Snap. Plumlee hands it off at the middle. Small will not make it to the line. Turnover on downs. What?
What the f was that?
We're choking.
You're fucking choking in the damn Senior Bowl. Are you kidding me? Oh my Lord. That is incredible. Great effort. Number 92 from Houston with the tackle. Major game player. Bringing out the submachine gun with the celebration afterwards. Not the real one, just using his hands. Relax, you two. God damn. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line, the West 39-yard line. The East, who's the quarterback under center for the East right now from Western Kentucky?
This is from Western Kentucky. This is Austin Reed.
And Austin Reed throws it to his number 85. He tries to jump over a poor bastard. Doesn't quite get the height. And it'll be brought
And
down
that-
for a 7-yard gain from Furman.
85. That is.
That's Pline. Number 85
Mr.
from
Pline.
Furman.
Where the
From
fuck is
Furman,
Furman?
trying to make a highlight play there. Could
Where
not
the
get all the
fuck
air he needed.
Furman.
Furman is an FCS school from the SoCon, if I remember correctly.
I'm looking.
So,
This is in South Carolina.
yep. Oh, no. Oh, this is something you don't want to see. He's hurt.
Oh fuck!
Shit.
And that's Mason Pline.
He was trying to make a play. He tried to hurdle and leap over a man. But that is just – that's great effort, but you cannot be made – like, that's unfortunate as shit. He's just trying to make a play and put himself out there. It looks like it's his leg. I don't know if it's his knee. I don't know if it's his quad. But he's hurt. He was standing up after the play. Like, they didn't bring him down. He was called dead standing up. But it looks like that's going to be the end of his night.
Oh, he's not putting weight
mean,
on
you
that right
just-
leg.
Yeah, that's bad. That's fucking bad. You can't have
boy.
that's in the Senior Bowl. I mean, you do your best. These guys are not playing touch football. Like this is a full speed, full scrimmage game, and shit like this can happen. It's just unfortunate because these guys are trying to earn themselves a position in the NFL. I think we could see Klein in the future in the NFL. I mean, that effort right there, I think, says a lot to these scouts, like how much he wants to try. But you gotta be smart. So it's going to be 2nd and 3. We got about 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Reed under center. He's going to toss it to the outside, and that's going to be Kibudi on the rushing yards there, and that is going to be out to the 20-yard line. Going to be first down, and that, my friends, takes us to the fourth quarter. And the score is suddenly it's getting a little interesting right now. It is 23-11, but the East is driving down the field. So hold on to your butts. We might be in for a little bit of an exciting finish here. This choke job is making you sports look competent. Shit. I just feel bad for Klein, man. That just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do two-hand football. The only way you're going to get a good feel for how you're going to be doing is if you're going full speed against these guys, but this is the risk that you got to take. And, you know, you got to be also smart when you're trying to make plays. Like, you got to live to fight another down, as they say sometimes. But that is that. We are in the fourth quarter now, about to start the fourth. The East has the ball. They are inside of the 20. They just got to the 20-yard line. It's gonna be red zone time for the East.
Yeah.
I figured that's what it meant, help, but I wasn't 100% sure. There's a you know, it'll be interesting to see what happens here for the rest of the way. This is when you're gonna have your guys kind of this is where you're gonna see guys at the bottom get their playing time now. So it'll be interesting to see if the East is able to keep up this momentum with basically a new squad coming in, subbing out, getting some playing time. We'll see what happens. But I expect to see some of your kind of like really obscure guys getting in now and getting some reps for this final quarter. And we'll see if anybody can make a name for themselves. I'm going to say that John Reese Plumlee should be the MVP of this ballgame. It's either going to be between him and Tua Tagovailoa. That's genuinely my opinion.
Yeah.
Because both those guys are playing excellent for the West tonight, and there's just, they both look great. And now they're talking about the Toronto Argonaut Hell.
Yeah.
Quantez Stiggers, 2023 CFL All-Star and Outstanding Rookie of the Season.
Hell's a fan of BC. I'm the Toronto fan here.
I know, but it's Canadian football, which he knows very much a lot. And Stiggers has played fairly well tonight. Hasn't made a whole lot of noise in the second half yet, but, you know, he's played pretty well. He played pretty well in the first half, and you know, he is the only CFL player out there right now because he elected to not go to college. He elected to go pro in the CFL, and he is playing on the bottom of the screen at corner. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the East. Snap, Plumlee looking downfield to throw. He'll toss a check down, and that's going to be incomplete. Looking for Kibudi there from Louisiana, UL Lafayette, I believe it is, actually, the Raging Cajuns. And Stiggers, I mean, they're showing a highlight package. He's made some tackles. He's played some pretty good defense. I mean, he's a fucking stud.
Yeah, he is.
He's a fucking. Here's the thing, like, the CFL is so obscure. They don't, like, all these jerseys have, like, their conference patches. So we'll have their Big Ten, their ACC, their SoCon patch, whatever. He doesn't even have a patch on his jersey. It's just, the Nike logo. Snap, throw. Plumlee looking to throw the ball. It is incomplete. Great defense there. Intended target was number 81 from Illinois. And again, a closer look at Austin Reed. I remember this kid. He sat out of his bowl game which Western Kentucky still found a way to win after going down. I think it was like 28-0. I think it was at one point. They were down by like 4
Oh my
touchdowns, and Western
God.
Kentucky still found a way to win. He won a D2 national championship with West Florida in 2019.
school?
So, I mean, that's where he went to West Florida. Then he transferred to Western Kentucky after that. Snap thrown. It is caught. Number 6 from Michigan.
Cornelius Johnson.
And again with the catch. And you got a lot of guys out here from like lower division schools, but you're seeing quite a few guys or lower tier schools, like a lot of guys that are Illinois, Bowling Green, Pitt, Boston College, FCS schools. You got a random dude from Toronto Argonauts, Quintez Stiggers, but
Whoa.
you got a couple players from Michigan and Alabama that were in a dogfight for the playoffs. And it's 4th and 4. Plumlee will throw it, tipped, and almost intercepted by the West. And that, my friends, is going to be a turnover on downs in the fucking red zone.
What the f was that?
You can't be doing that shit in the red zone.
University of Georgia? Because I saw Bulldogs on the side of a helmet.
Well, I mean, I know they're not going to be new era jerseys. Hell, everybody's wearing a Nike jersey, but my point was that everybody kind of has like their own affiliation patch on their jersey. So, like, Big Ten players have the Big Ten Conference logo on their patch with the Shriners logo on the other side. Stiggers doesn't have anything on this side, which I found kind of interesting because he's the only one from Canada in this game. Like, I know he doesn't live in Canada. He played for Canada. He's the only CFL guy in this game. Anybody else that played, if there was anybody else that played in the U Sports for Canadian collegiate football, I haven't seen them. I know that those guys are definitely allowed to come and join. I know they might have invited 1 or 2 of them, but I haven't seen any of them. I agree. Just pay the fucking money and put a patch on there. Goddamn. He's got the Toronto Argonauts helmet on with the Canadian flag and the CFL logo on the back. So, you know, I'm happy for Stiggers, man. It's a unique story. You know, declined to go to the NCAA, elected to go pro immediately. He's getting a chance to play in front of these NFL scouts. So there you go. So as I mentioned earlier, it was a turnover on downs, and the West will take over now, as it's going to be 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. This has been a good game. It kind of got a little blowout-y in the second quarter, but the East has been trying to slowly chip away, and it's been a very entertaining ball game. It's definitely not been boring.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is a nice little appetizer to what we're going to see on. This is a nice little appetizer that we have to get us kind of through. We don't have real football at the Pro Bowl anymore. So how about a couple of Senior Bowls the weekend before the Super Bowl to kind of, you know, cleanse our palates before the big kahuna next Sunday night in Vegas. You know,
yeah.
I'm always down for more football. And then we got UFL coming. I'm going to be doing UFL live streams in March. So that's going to be great. 1st and 10 for the West. And Watson's got a man in front of him, but can't really get very far. They'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. It's going to be 2nd down for him for the West. And this is kind of slowed down. The defenses have been able to make some plays. So it's getting slowed down a lot, actually. But the East made some fireworks with the punt return at the end of the last drive. And you got Keaton Slovis back in the game. We haven't seen him in the game since the first quarter. Getting some more reps. 2nd and 11.
Keaton Slovis.
Yep. 2nd and 11. He's just going to take off down the line of scrimmage. He'll gain about 5 yards on that. Trips over the Shriners Children's banner as he goes out of bounds, as you do.
Yeah.
We got a flag on the play.
Flags.
Fucking flag on the play. Late hit out of bounds, it looks like. One of the defenders killed a man on the sideline, like ran his ass
Oh my
over. He's going
God.
to the county morgue.
He's going to the county morgue.
Mama just killed a man.
Put a gun against his
Yeah, I
head.
mean, you gotta control yourself. That is looks like the defender that caused the penalty there was from the
Number
Charlotte
0.
49ers, because of course he was.
Of course, he's on Charlotte.
That's Okianoma from the Charlotte 49ers. Oki, you're going to need to be a little smarter than that if you want to play in the big boy league. Sorry, buddy. You can't be doing that shit here. Going to be first and 10 for the West now after getting a 15-yard personal foul penalty. Just lack of discipline.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Ball's on the 33. Snap. Slovis hands it off to Watson, and he'll be gobbled up in the backfield by an army of men in white shirts. You got some FAU player, an Air Force player, UConn. So, again, that's what I mentioned earlier. You got a lot of these guys that were kind of on the bottom of this roster that are just now starting to get some action. And my fucking TV wants to slow down again. Oh, we're good. Never mind. It got shit together. All right. So 2nd and 13 for the West. Yeah, I'm glad Slovis is getting a little more playing time. You hardly saw any action in the first quarter. Snap, throw, caught by number 81 from UTSA, whose name I keep forgetting.
Cephas.
Thank you. Cephas? Cephas. No wonder I keep forgetting it. What kind of name is that? Sorry, dude. All right. All right. No word yet on what the flag is. Holding on the defense. Number 37 from ASU, Alabama State University, representing.
That or it's Arizona State.
No, that's ASU on the. It's not Arizona State because it's not the Sun Devils. ASU. I think that's Alabama State.
Wait, what? So defense number 37. That's on the East roster.
Yep.
Oh, look.
Snap, handoff, Slovis giving it back to Watson. He's gobbled up in the backfield again. So we already kind of figured out here. Frank Gore Jr. He had 87 yards in the first half alone. He did all.
There is someone from Georgia in this game.
Yeah, I know. I saw a Georgia helmet earlier. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for the West. And I mean, these guys on the East. Right now, again, they're just the guys that are on the field right now are guys that haven't had a whole lot of reps tonight or are bottom of the roster. 2nd and 11 snap.
Alabama State.
Slovis looking. Caught. And that is caught by number 87 from South Dakota State, Jack Rabbits. Holy fucking, what a catch.
Number 37 defense for the East, that is Alabama State.
Told you. And what a beautiful catch by the Jackrabbit, number 87. Holy shit. Catches the ball, gets hit, bobbles it, and then reels it back in for the reception.
Zach Hines.
Yep, Hines. Like the ketchup, but not with a Z. Zach Hines, first catch of the game for 26 yards. Incredible. And now you got a Wildcat formation, I think it was. The ball got handed off to Austin Reed. Tried to make something out of nothing there. And I'm sorry, that was Plumlee back on the field. My bad. It's hard to remember who's on whose roster sometimes. Forgive me. Plumlee trying some weird-ass Wildcat formation and just sails it out of bounds. Yeah, about 9.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter now. 23-11. West leads the East, and they should because they've been the better team tonight with better players overall. Slovis back under center. He's going to hand the ball up, play action pass, throws it in the dirt, incomplete. Another jackrabbit from South. Look at all these fucking jackrabbits out here.
That's so 80 is Jaden Jake.
I've seen like 4 or 5 different jackrabbits on the field tonight for South Dakota State. They're very well represented.
Yeah, so the Jank brothers are both receivers. You got Zach Hines.
Ah.
I was looking for
right now, I'm counting at least 2 jackrabbits on the offensive formation
and
at the moment.
There's an offensive tackle.
Snap, Slovis throws. Does he have him? Too far. Incomplete. Intended for Jank again.
Yep. Let's go. So we got 2 offensive linemen from South Dakota State. One's a tackle, one's a guard.
Yep.
So we got 4 jackrabbits on the field.
It's a lot of jackrabbits. And Slovis got lit up after that throw. I mean, he paid for it big time. Okeanoma's coming off the field from Charlotte, who committed that awful penalty earlier. And the West, they're kind of got a running clock going at the moment after the incompletion. So they got a Buckeye on the field. Oh, poor bastard.
It was on the
defense.
Yes,
once away, and that's going to be down inside the 10-yard line. So the East will take over around the 7 or 8-yard line now. As we got just under 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a very good conversation to figure out. Oh, Tom Brady played in the Shrine Bowl, too. I didn't know that. I thought he played in the Senior Bowl. Who'd have thought?
I mean, he was a
sixth-round pick. Everybody pays attention to the Senior Bowl in Mobile because ESPN gives it so much coverage. And granted, there's a lot of guys in the Senior Bowl in Mobile that could go easily in the first and second round. But, I mean, these are your guys where you'll find their next, big player from deep in the draft. You'll pick a guy in the second or the third day, and he'll likely be from this game. And he might end up being one of the next, Puka Nakuas or Brock Purdy's or Tom Brady's or whatever. So we're really looking at the future here. And, it's just awesome to see some good football and actually be legitimate football, not some – I fucking hate that they did away with the Pro Bowl like they did, man. I remember when I was a kid, I watched the Pro Bowl, and they actually played hard, man.
Yeah.
Like they played actual football. They didn't play no grab ass touch and go shit. Like it was just if you're gonna eliminate contact from the Pro Bowl, fuck the Pro Bowl games. You want to have a quarterback skills competition like they used to back in the day, that's totally fine. But what they got now for the quarterbacks is fine. But this other shit that they got, man, just forget about it. Nobody gives a fuck. I don't care if they play dodgeball. I don't care if they play best catch.
Yeah.
Give me flag football then. A full 100-yard flag football game. That's what I would want to see. I'll make me pay attention at least. No, I'm not salty as shit. Shut up. And they're going to highlight Anthony Gould again, the man that made the only touchdown of the night for the East. And they're taking a look at his speed. That son of a bitch was running 18 miles an hour all the way to the end zone. Dummy fast. My Lord, he is fast as shit.
Yeah, he is.
All right. So here we go. East is going to take the ball over now. We are about 7.5 to go in the fourth quarter here. They're down by 2 scores. And, we're also at that stage of the game where you're getting guys that haven't had a whole lot of playing time tonight. So you don't really know what you're going to have here, who's playing who and what they're doing. All right, so you got Austin Reed back on the field from Western Kentucky. Snap, broken the throw. He will caught by Stoops. It looks like, from Oklahoma. Converted a 2-pointer earlier in the game for the East. And it's going to be 2nd and 4 now. And they're going to run some up-tempo here. Guess they got a running clock at this point in the game because they're not stopping it for nothing. All right, snap. Reed looking to throw. He will again. This one is caught. And they'll be bringing it all the way out to the 25-yard line. I did not get his name or his number, and I didn't even recognize the football helmet, so I'm assuming he's FCS or Division Two. Continuing with the up tempo here. Snap, looking to throw again. Reed scrambles out of the pocket. He's going to direct traffic here, and he runs out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah.
That running back is number 25, Sheridan.
Yeah. All right. So Sheridan.
Sheridan.
All right. That is Jaden Sheridan out of Monmouth.
Monmouth. What division's that? Is that FCS?
Let me look.
I apologize if anybody's familiar with Monmouth.
Is FCS.
Okay. And we got offsides coming, I think. Free play. And that is going to be incomplete. That should be a flag for pass interference.
Yeah.
No flags, actually. Wow.
So this is an FCS. So Monmouth is an FCS school out of New Jersey.
Oh. One of them fucking guys. And there we go. We got a flag on the defense. I didn't see the graphic until just now. Thanks, NFL Network, you dumb fucks. Offside on the defense. It's going to be enough for the first down. Like we thought. I mean, they went for the free play like there was going to be a flag. Didn't see a flag, and then the referee came out and announced it, and the NFL was like, oh, shit, there's a flag. Got some junior tech guy running the fucking graphics tonight, asshole. All right, 1st and 10, ball on the 35, snap, Reed looking to throw, and it'll be tossed in the air. It's a lame duck, and that'll be intercepted. That'll be intercepted.
Oh.
Number 32 from Tulane. Number 32 from Tulane.
Damn.
Oh, Monroe. Monroe will take it to the house, but he was already out of bounds, and they're doing a celebration in the end zone. That might put it on ice. Oh, my Lord.
Brother, take it from me. Take it from me, baby. It's mine.
That is Jarius Monroe out of Tulane.
Yep. What a grab. What a fucking grab. Well done.
DJ Watt
Monroe.
is Taco Boy.
Oh, my God. They just killed Taco Boy.
Oh my God!
Not young El, not little El Paso. No.
They killed him.
Oh God!
What the f was that?
By God Almighty! By God Almighty! They killed
That
him.
shell is broken in half.
As God is my witness, he is broken in half.
Oh man, this is
Somebody stop the
so obviously with that turnover, I think that's going to snuff out any hopes of a comeback here for the East, and the West is going to be looking to put this game away at this point. The ball will be inside of Eastern Territory on the western side of the field, ironically.
Wait a minute,
And,
what the fuck? So this guy did a mock draft for the second round, right?
Yeah.
He had Michael Penix going 57th overall to Tampa Bay.
Penix has struggled at the All-American at the Senior Bowl practices this week, so that doesn't surprise me. His reputation for being injury-prone does precede him.
Yeah, but still, after the fucking college football playoff that he had,
Doesn't matter. If you're fragile and you go in the pros, I mean, he's had a pretty bad week of practice at the Senior Bowl too. So, I mean, you got to take that into consideration as well. So, I mean, we'll see. I think he'll go probably around that area anyways.
yeah. Oh yeah, did you see the Boston trade map from the trade server earlier this morning? So fucking stupid. I gotta send it to you. Like seriously, they called the Harvard train stop Tulane of the
Slovis
North.
fakes the handoff, throws it, caught by Watson, brought down inside the 45-yard line. No, sorry.
Although they called the Harvard train stop Tulane of the North.
Lord, that's crazy. And Monroe gave the football he picked off to his mama. That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's sweet. 2nd and 5 from the 47-yard line for the West. Looking to put this game on ice. Got about 5.5 to go. Reed will throw it. Caught by Zephyrus. Is that it?
Yeah, Cephas.
Number 81 from UTSA. Zephyrus, finally got his fucking name right for once. Jesus Christ, only took me 2.5 hours.
That's funny.
All right, so you got 1st and 10 here for the West. 5.5 to go. And they're kind of just taking their time right now. No need to hurry up. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 37-yard line. Hand off to Watson, the running back from Memphis. He's getting a lot of carries the second half, and he storms his way to the 30-yard line. Going to be about 2nd and 3, it looks like, on first observation. Could be 2nd and 4. Nope, 2nd and 3 is right. And now we're under 5 minutes to go, and they're just kind of letting the clock run. Frank Gore Jr. still on the sidelines. Hasn't gotten really any snaps in the second half, but frankly, that's fine. He played out of his fucking mind in the first half. Let the man rest. He needs it for the combine. 2nd and 2. Handoff up the middle of Watson again. He's been a workhorse tonight. And he gets all the way to about 6 inches from the yard to gain. It's going to be 3rd and inches here for the West. So we approach 4 minutes left in the ball game. And Blake Watson has 9 carries for 31 yards tonight, which isn't that impressive, but, sometimes you just have those kind of games.
Well, hello to
I don't
you.
really think it hurts him or helps him.
Well, hello.
3rd and 1 for the West at the
You want a little screen time?
27-yard line, 28-yard line. Hand off to Watson again. He's gobbled up in the backfield by 5 defenders. It'll be 4th and about 4 yards.
You read?
So we got about 3.5 minutes to play here. Let's see what the West decides to do if they just want to go for it again and get their
Right,
offense
look at
more
the camera.
reps. Oh, hello, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. He's like, the fuck?
That's a good.
And it looks like the West is going to line up for a field goal. 48-yard attempt here for the West. Little from Arkansas will be kicking number 29. This will be a good kick test for him. Snap, good. Holds down. Kick is up, and it is through with distance. He nailed that bitch.
Yeah,
That would have been good from 60. And my computer is slow. No, there it is. 26-11 for the West. And I don't have a field goal graphic, and I will get that before the Senior Bowl. But for now,
You want this ball? You gonna have to take it from me. Take it from me, baby. Yeah, everyone come back. Woo! Who can stop me? Tell me. Who can stop me? What? Yeah! Woo!
wrong one.
What the was that?
I'm tired. Fuck you. All right. Well, this has been a very fun game. A lot of scoring. A pretty decent, solid football game. A nice, chill one. East will take over now. 1st and 10. The ball is going to be caught for a gain of 7. That is number 84 from Illinois this time. I can't recall if that is Williams or another gentleman. All right. So East is going to be running up tempo here as we're now under 3 minutes left to go in the game. Snap. Reed's looking downfield. He will throw it, and that is incomplete, intended for Williams again. So let's see what they do here. Sorry, no, forgive me. That's Washington from Illinois. Number 84 from Illinois is Washington. Those last 2 attempts. 3rd and 3 for the East. As we are approaching 2.5 to go in the game. Snap. Reed looking to throw, and he's going to be gobbled up and sacked by number 91. Guess fucking who? It's your boy. Is that Murphy? That's got to be Murphy.
Grayson Murphy.
Yep. Murphy with his 3rd sack of the night. He is just beating the piss out of these guys.
He should be either a late first or early second because that's how good he is.
Yeah, he's played very well in this game. Very, very well. And the East is going to take a timeout here to figure out, all right, what the fuck we're going to do here now. And remember, in the Shrine Bowl, these guys only get 2 timeouts a half because why the fuck do you need 3? It's a Senior Bowl, for God's sake. It's all about just showing up and showing what you got, not so much winning the game. Winning is just a bonus. Gabriel and Grayson Murphy both in this game together. And that's probably why I was double checking, because I think one is 92, the other is 91. I think that might have been 91's first sack of the game. I don't know. We're just fucking around. 4th and 5, last gasp of the East, and that is incomplete.
That's game.
Washington, the intended receiver, and that will lock up the win for the West. Now let's see what happens from here. If we have any more fireworks from the West, or if they're just going to run the ball up the East's ass for 2.5 minutes and we can call it a night. But that is very well played by the West in this game. All right. Some stats here. Gabriel and Grayson Murphy, twin brothers that played at UCLA, both have 21 sacks. Both have 37 and 36 tackles for loss, 4 forced fumbles. They are equally good, just like they're equally alike in looks. That's actually crazy. Plumlee back in the game for the West. They're just going to hand the ball off to Watson again. Frank Gore Jr. is definitely not getting back on the field for the night. We're at 2 minutes to go, and there's Bob Stoops on the sideline. Giving a good look. And I was wondering why that name was familiar. That's his son, Stoops, for Oklahoma, that played a little bit ago and caught the 2-point conversion. He's the only wide receiver with any points tonight. And I think we got a guy cramping up on the field for the East.
Yep.
With 2 minutes to go. I think we're going to have a 2-minute warning after this.
We did it in the first half.
Mitchell, number 40 from the Huskies.
Because that is not like Washington. That's definitely not Washington Huskies.
I'm sorry, UConn.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is UConn.
Mm-hmm.
Ivy League getting represented, I guess. Or I don't even know if
It's
they're
not Ivy League. No, they're independent. UConn is independent at the moment. They used to be they are a strong Big East school in basketball. And back in the day, they were a strong. I don't think they're Big East anymore in basketball. I can't remember what conference they're in basketball. I don't watch it that much. But
I can tell you what conference UConn basketball is.
I know their football team is still independent, though. They haven't been able to find
Big East. Yeah, Big East. You're right.
There you go.
I know UConn's hockey team is in my conference, Hockey East.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much.
So Mitchell's night from UConn is done, and this game itself is also just about done, as we are in the dying minutes of the game. Got about 2 to go, and yeah, this is you're getting some good film out there if you're on the East. That's what you came here for. You put some good film on tape in the live game for the scouts in person. You're going to get interviewed and whatnot, but a loss is still a loss. You hate to lose your Senior Bowl. Them's the breaks.
Oh God, I got the double
And
brigade.
we are going to go ahead and go to the 2-minute warning. As we're trying to put a bow on this thing here. 2 minutes to go. 26 to 20. I'm sorry, 26 to 11. The West on the brink of putting this one in the bag.
Yeah, really
And in a very strong showing by those players on the West tonight. Very strong showing.
Oh yeah.
And I just remembered that this is not the East ball, it's West ball. Because I'm a fucking dipshit. I gotta get a new computer.
Wait, well, listen to this. Right, I just looked up who has played in the Shrine Bowl game. You oughta some of these names are ridiculous. Tom Brady.
I know Tom Brady did.
Walter Payton. John Elway. Jimmy Garoppolo. Big Cock Brock Purdy. Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah. Yeah. The Shrine Bowl is not. I know the publicity these days has been a lot mainly focused on, and honestly for a while it's been mainly focused on the Senior Bowl out in Alabama. But that's just because that's where a lot of these higher draft picks that they're projected to be at kind of end up. The Shrine Bowl is where you'll find a lot of your
Barry
guys.
Smith, Brett Favre.
Yeah. You got Don. They're showing a montage right now. Don Meredith, Doug Williams.
Yep.
Now they're showing Elway. I mean, yeah, these guys. It's a who's. It's a who's list of guys that have played in this game.
Yep. Steve Bartkowski played in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Zonka played this game.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
It's been around for nearly 100 years. Next year's going to be the 100th playing
Mean
game.
Joe Green.
Tagovailoa in one quarter. Hey, in one quarter, Tagovailoa rushed for 142 yards.
I don't think that's rushing. I think that's passing.
Whatever the case is, that's insane for a quarter of work. And the West is going to hand it off, and Watson's breaking free. He's at the 20, the 15, and he just slides at the 12.
He's not going to run up the score.
Now, he takes the honorable path and decides with that first down that is all that she wrote.
Yeah.
Had an open lane for the end zone and just said, that's enough. I've proven what I need to prove, and we are going to just wrap this guy up with a ball.
Hold on. Dick Butkus, Gerald Ford. Oh, my God. There are some very goddamn worthy names on this list.
And we're lining up in victory formation now. Yep. So that is we got a couple of kneels to make, but put the F's in the chat for the East. The West will take the win. We got about another 2 kneel downs to go here, but that's about it, boys. And
did the East really just use a timeout?
Oh, those sons of bitches.
They really took a timeout.
What are you doing? What are you fucking doing, coach? Like, come on. Blake Watson has shown a lot tonight. God damn it. You're down. The game is over. There's less than a minute left. Why are you taking a timeout?
And there's a second kneel down.
They got one more kneel down to go. They're late to be taking a timeout now, coach, ain't it? Jesus Christ. One more knee ought to do it. And I mean, again, it's over. Like it's all over. But talk the interviews with the scouts. You got a little celebration going on the west sideline.
Of course.
And that is that. Final score, 26-11. Final knee has been taken. And that is a wrap on the 99th edition of the East-West Shrine Bowl from Frisco, Texas at the Star, home of the Dallas Cowboys training facilities, their bougie-ass practice facility that hosts mini state championships for 6-on-6 football. Yeah, this one's in the books. So, Logical, what are your takeaways from this game?
There's gonna be a lot of great players that come out of this. Grayson Murphy on the defense obviously impressed the fuck out of me tonight.
Mm-hmm.
He played the fuck his heart out. The Memphis running back there, I can't even remember his name. Fucking
Watson.
Yeah, Blake Watson. Great running back. Has had a lot of has broken away multiple times tonight. Frank Gore had that nice touchdown run earlier. Talia
Frank
balled
Gore Jr.
out. John Rice Plumlee balled out. Fucking Austin Gould from fucking Oregon State with that fucking touchdown run, the punt return touchdown. There's gonna be some guys that come out of this really well. Hell, the fucking Toronto Argonauts did very well in this game.
Yes, Stiggers, yes, he played very well. I think he's going to make some noise and move quite a bit in the draft. I would say Tagovailoa is definitely the MVP of this ball game, though. He was dominant on the field tonight. Made mincemeat out of the defense. Made great plays with his arms and then great plays with his feet. Played just like his older brother Tua. And if you're an NFL team, you're looking for a mobile quarterback like Tua Tagovailoa, Talia is not some store brand version. He's the real deal.
Yeah.
And you got to love it. You got to love it. But Frank Gore Jr., he's small. He's small. Well, let's just be honest here. He's not that big of a running back. So that's the first thing he's got against him is his size. But what he lacks in size, he makes up for in mobility and speed. And if you're an NFL team, you could use a running back like that or even a kick returner like that can just break off for a massive chunk plays. I don't know where he'll end up in the draft. I don't know what he's projected at, but he proved something tonight, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And I think we're going to have a few more years of the Gores in football. So we'll see what happens. Biggest disappointment was Jack Plummer from Louisville.
Yeah, he did not do so well tonight. He
played like shit. I mean, he shit the fucking bed. Bobble snaps, bad throws, completed maybe one, maybe two throws, and that was it. He was not in it tonight. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but he just Plummer did not play well. MJ Musgrove from Pitt played pretty good on the defensive side for corner. Washington from USC made some pretty good catches, made some pretty good plays. It's been we got to see a pretty good amount of film on these guys as they go into the next stages of the pre-draft festivities. So, you're looking at probably the combine coming up for some of these guys, and pro days as well going to be coming up soon for a lot of these guys. So we'll see what the hell happens here. I really want to know who the fuck the MVP of this game is going to be. I really want to know. But they're showing some tape of Grayson Murphy now. I mean, he got 3 sacks, I think it was tonight.
Yeah.
3 fucking sacks in the Senior Bowl. That's impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Did extremely well.
What does that Talia jersey look a lot like a fucking New England Patriot jersey, I swear.
I don't know. It looks like, there it is. So Frank Gore Jr. is going to be the offensive MVP. And it looks like Monroe from Tulane, who caught the interception at the end of the game, will be the defensive MVP. I'm actually kind of surprised. I figured Grayson Murphy was going to get the MVP for the defense, but hey, whatever. But there you go. Frank Gore Jr., offensive MVP of the Shrine Bowl, and Monroe from Tulane, defensive MVP. A hell of an effort but I mean, I feel like that was a pretty easy pick. I figured it was either going to be Tagovailoa or Frank Gore Jr. And that I agree with that 100%. Although that interception by Monroe for Tulane was pretty goddamn good too.
Yeah, that pretty much single-handedly just sealed it.
Yeah, I mean 6 plays, 6 rushes, 87 yards and a touchdown. That's I I know he's a little short, but you can't lie. That's pretty goddamn good. And he made his dad proud. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jarius Monroe officially the defensive MVP. Although I wouldn't have picked him. He had a great pick at the end of the game, but that is whatever. I get it. Great play. It is what it is. I can see him doing pretty well in the NFL too, so he gives him a shot. I think he will. But still, only 1 tackle, 1 interception. I don't know if I would have picked him for MVP, but he did play pretty good. I don't know. Murphy impressed me more on the defensive side, though. I'm just saying. Grayson Murphy should have been MVP in my opinion. They both did good. They both deserved it. Whatever.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They both did really good.
I mean, that was a great pick, but really? I don't know. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. So, final score from the Shrine Bowl. It's 26-11. West takes care of the East easily. Frank Gore Jr. is your offensive MVP. Jarius Monroe, defensive MVP from Tulane. And, overall, well done, well played. Good, clean game. Very few injuries. Everybody's going to walk away from this one. And they got some good film for the draft. So, next time we'll be live streaming. Will be on Saturday afternoon. I'm going to be taking care of the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. We'll see what happens. I mean, I was already expecting to kind of do it solo, but if you're here, you're here, whatever. But either way, we have the Senior Bowl Saturday afternoon at 1. I'll be live streaming that either by myself or with a guest, depends on who's available. And then Saturday night, don't forget, we have our special 1,000, 1,100 sub, 1,000/1,100 subscriber celebration live stream. It's going to be this son of a bitch below me, Red Rubber Duckwin, and Helvetica 28 joining me for that one. And it's just we're probably going to go for about an hour. I won't drag it out for too long. We'll just shoot the shit and we'll shoot the shit, pass the time, and tell a few stories and call it a day. You know what I mean? So,
it is what it is.
All right. Well, I appreciate you all for being here, and I will see you all on Saturday. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.